Imagine making up your mind whether or not you want to wear your thingy before the stream actually starts. I'm warm! And now suddenly so is Tifa, who was like, oh no, I'm actually feeling kinda cold. I will get my blazer after all.
Yeah, but I already know I'm gonna be warm. That thing is warm. It's gonna be warm in this room. I was just thinking ahead. Psycho, congratulations on being last, third, second. And that's it. Congrats on that.
Being all of it. Congratulations. How are you doing? Welcome in. Your next line will be, I'm warm. I am miserable. It's supposed to get a little bit cooler in the next couple days.
You know us too well.
And I hope so, because it's not great. And
done with summer.
Very quickly, the heat was so much outside that the warmth is now in the bones of this building. It's in the walls. So we do have our fans running, but it's for air circulation. It just makes it bearable. It doesn't make it nice.
Doesn't help that we're in a small room.
Drinking hot coffee.
Well, my coffee is cold, but whatever.
Yeah, it's like slightly above room temperature. Also, I completely forgot to take care of this before stream. It's not that bad. Tifa made spinach noodles today. And usually that means that I have to at least quickly go over my teeth before stream, because I have the uncanny ability to always have something stuck on my teeth.
That is true.
Be it blueberries, be it bell peppers, be it spinach, anything. Anything really. And then usually I eat that kind of stuff. Anything that like can leave something back on your teeth. And when we go somewhere, and then I've maybe even been interacting with other people, flashing my teeth, and hours in, Tifa will go, do you know that you have all of the stuff all over your grill? You should fix that.
Yeah, because I see it
Tifa.
then. Yeah. And then you still don't fix it.
No, because I don't care. Genuinely, I do not care.
Do you see what I have to deal with?
No, if your biggest issue is that maybe I have a speck of spinach somewhere stuck in my teeth, then I'm doing well.
But if you know it's stuck there, you might as well get rid of it. Why would you leave it?
I don't feel it. I'm okay.
It's that I can't unfollow, but I would have unfollowed.
No, I'm perfectly fine. It's also how sometimes when my skin isn't being perfect, spoilers, it never is, but on days where it's worse, until I see it in the mirror, I'm okay with it. And when I see it and then my self-esteem goes...
Don't you have another topic to talk about?
Yes, not brushing your teeth directly after dinner, barbarians. I'm not sure if that is good for your teeth. Let me Google that. Should you...
Even if it is,
brush
doubtful
your
that will
teeth
happen.
directly after eating? No, Google AI, I don't care. Most dentists suggest brushing either before breakfast or 30 minutes after eating.
That's more in the morning though.
ColumbiaDoctors.org.
What's the during the day rules? I know directly after eating isn't good.
SilverSpringPeriodontics.com in their blog say you should avoid brushing for at least an hour. Can dentists get their shit together and just agree on something? Like, I understand you want me to do it at some point, and you would like me to do it after to remove the stuff that could technically eat through my enamel or whatever you pronounce that shit. But half an hour, like, make up your mind. There have to be studies about this. There have to be studies.
Before makes no sense unless you had a snack at midnight. I disagree. I am a before breakfast brusher. It's supposed to protect your teeth. If I don't brush my teeth first and then eat, yes.
No.
Then there's no point.
It's supposed to protect your teeth.
Yes.
No.
It helps to protect your teeth. I'm a before brusher and I stick to it.
Okay, next question then, because today somebody might learn, just like I had. When you brushed your teeth, do you rinse with water?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. When you get rid of all the stuff that you just put on your teeth to strengthen your teeth.
Yeah, but I'm also
I want to
not
say you're
leaving-
Fried, because welcome in Boniato Frito, you caught my eye. How you doing?
What he said. I'm also not leaving that stuff in my mouth. That's nasty.
I agree.
I don't like the flavor.
I agree. Because I don't like the flavor of toothpaste. Of course I don't like the flavor of toothpaste. They go in your head, not in your mouth. I think. I could be wrong.
I've heard about brushing when you wake up before breakfast. The fact that you say I've heard about means that you are probably an after breakfast brusher too. I'm definitely a before.
The trick is to brush your teeth always before you drink orange juice. Thank me later.
That is true.
Thank me later. Or anything with citrus fruit, really. Trust me on this. Trust me. You will enjoy it greatly. What are you doing?
Now that we're on the topic, I need to know when is the best time to brush teeth in the morning?
Okay. Tifa Googling, like, you cannot see it, but because of how Tifa's arms are relatively short compared to where the laptop that she's using is, it looks a lot like those like memes where the cats are typing or like playing the piano. Tifa.
And regarding to
Yes.
the topic of eating, it doesn't matter if you brush your teeth before you ate, because overnight you also build up bacteria.
I don't.
Of course you don't.
My teeth are special.
It helps. Brushing in the morning helps to remove the plague and bacteria.
Plaque, not plague. You do
plaque.
not remove a plague.
Same
That would have been
wording.
great.
That accumulates overnight. Saliva production decreases while sleeping, leading to a dry mouth where bacteria thrive. So that is why you start the day with brushing your teeth to help prevent cavities and gum disease, and also to freshen your breath.
No. I wake up, I roll out of bed, I make a cup of coffee, I take a sip, and I swirl that in my mouth until all the stuff that is stuck emulsifies with the coffee, and then I swallow that shit like a big person. I do not do that. I just wanted you to feel queasy about this. Do you brush after lunch, Mittagessen? If not, this all goes out the window. I do not. I do not.
Okay, all websites, all dentists, toothpaste sites that pop up in my search agree that brushing before breakfast is better.
Okay.
Not like I was planning on moving it if it was wrong, but...
And now the food is stuck until dinner later. Yeah. And it
yeah,
lasts
when you're
longer.
Jack. You know how much effort that is to brush so many times a day?
Listen, I'm not saying what I'm doing works for everybody, and I'm not saying you should praise me for this, but I brush my teeth once a day, and that's before I go to bed. And I've asked my dentist, and my teeth, with the exception of a cavity I had there, are perfect. So, works for me.
Well...
I'm not saying you should do the same if you feel more comfortable brushing your teeth 3 times or after every meal or whenever you feel like it, as long as you don't do it too much where you actually get the stuff off your teeth, you know, you break down your teeth because you brush so much. You do you. I do it once a day and my teeth are fine.
You should brush after every meal ideally.
That is true.
No,
Ideally,
not for me. Yeah, ideally, no.
VIP. That's not quite how that works, but I see your petition. I see it. While I drink coffee, I'm not brushing my teeth afterwards. Or
I haven't changed those options in so long, I'm not even sure where to find them.
I do know.
No, but 2 times a day is already a drag, honestly.
I don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's not even time, it's just... the...
It's another chore. Like, fuck you, nature. Give me teeth that clean themselves. Yeah, where's evolution now? Why do I need to go do laundry every other day? Why do I need to wash my dishes? Why do I need to load and unload the dishwasher? Why do I need to do all of this stuff? Evolution, fix it. I know evolution has nothing to do with this, I just like that phrase.
I mean, there are things in there that can be fixed, I guess. Like, instead of doing laundry every other day, you just don't.
We live in a society. You get it! You get it! Thank you! Yes, you understand my incompetent rage at nothing, at the mundanity of life, where you just have to do certain things every now and then. Like brush your teeth.
No. Maybe one day when you have the money, you can just go, please someone help me do this.
Brush my teeth for me.
I'm like one of those robots.
I want enough money so that people treat me like a cat.
You actually do have spinach stuck in your teeth.
You're the only one who can see it, so I'm okay with it. I just realized it. I always thought I want enough money to just wake up in the morning and do whatever I want. Or not do whatever I want. Because like that level of freedom is insane to me. I would love that.
That's nice.
I found a better way of phrasing this. I want money so that people treat me like a cat. That is the apex. I get to go. I get to get up whenever I want, like a cat.
It's a good thing we don't kink shame here.
People will feed me when I want.
Tomorrow I shall put your food in a bowl and put it on the ground.
I will be so lazy, and you will be so honored to see me, just like with a cat. You will brush my teeth for me. Actually, no. Now that I say all of this out loud, it just sounds really weird. I'm not into that. I go back to my original plan. Have enough money to not have to worry about it ever again. That would be the goal.
That is nice.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna get there, but that would be nice. Excuse. I'm really good at purring.
You've never purred.
I purr all the time. Just not on stream, because there's no reason for that to happen. Prove it. No. That is something only Tifa gets to hear.
I've never heard you purr.
You have all the time.
No, you don't.
When we lay in bed and I'm the little spoon and you give me scritches. Yeah, all the time. Say it isn't so.
Okay, maybe I do gotta get that litter box.
No.
But that's gonna be an issue for me. So maybe we can skip that step. I'm fine with putting your food on the floor.
What's Jack doing? He's just shitting in his box. No, I recant my earlier statements. I do not want to be treated like a cat. I don't want people to treat me like a cat. It's what? It's very The Boys. Psycho, since you haven't seen The Boys, if any of this looked like or sounded like something you might want to see, I wholeheartedly recommend watching The Boys. Not sponsored, but...
Even more reason to put it on your watch list.
That's true. No spoilers.
I'm gonna miss The Boys.
I'm okay, but it's over. Time to read the comics.
Yeah, well, it's good that it's over, but... Is that show the new air fryer now?
No.
The finale is just still...
Fresh in recent
memory, yeah.
The Boys started 7 years ago. 2019. The year before the pandemic. So no...
Something like that, yeah.
Actually, when did air fryers start? You might be onto something.
Well, I mean, are air fryers like 2 years old now?
Ours, yeah, but we are chronically late to the party. So.
Yeah, I know, because you were a bitch about it.
Of course, I was the psycho in this... Sorry, the honest _ psycho in this relationship. I was like, nah, air fryers are dumb. We're not needing one. And when Tifa bought, I was like, oh my god, it's the best thing ever. When did air fryers become popular?
2017.
The explosive mass market boom occurred during the pandemic. Yeah, no, it's about 7 years. Yeah, Psycho is right on the money again. The one time you're right. Tifa is also right about Pocopia.
No, the one time you were right.
Oh.
I'm right all the time.
I was super wrong about that. Air fryer is awesome. I love it. Did we mention this? We are now thinking of adding another unnecessary machine to it, to our collection. An ice machine. Where you live, you don't need to dox yourself, but where you live, how much does it cost to go to an ice cream place and get a scoop or two of ice cream? Holy shit, have these things become disgustingly expensive. During our vacation, like twice, we went out and we were just out and about. It was nice weather, so I feel like an ice cream. So we went past an ice cream place. $10 for the two of us, for 2 scoops each. What?
It was not fun.
You can buy a pound of the stuff in the supermarket for the price of 1 scoop in a store. What the?
I remember the day and age where ice cream scoops were €1.10, and that shows my age. So let's go with an average of 1.50.
50 cents, or back then,
yeah,
eine D-Mark.
That's real old.
That was before a lot of you probably were born.
1.10 was still in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But now...
2 something.
Yeah, there was even one place where we went to in the Netherlands. And the place was always a little bit fancier. They renovated, they didn't have prices, but they used to be like $2.10 a scoop.
When they take down the prices in the ice cream place, we should have known. We should have done a Michael Jackson, do a 180 on our heels and walk away.
We should have known, but I still remembered the old prices. And like, it can't have been that much more, and it's really warm, we're walking
nice
a lot,
ice
let's
cream.
just get some. $10.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a little bit over. It was
$10.20 or something.
It was
like that.
$2.70 a scoop.
What the? $10.80 even. Holy shit.
Was it $10.80?
The thing is, I remember distinctively when Tifa and I got together. I don't know when exactly it happened, but my eyes
really
were
loud.
opened. You're loud. When I first in my life had Ben & Jerry's ice cream. I think it was we went somewhere and we were sitting in the car. My dad was driving, and you were like, "Oh yeah, no, we bought this tub of Ben & Jerry's," and I was sitting in the back seat and I was just eating some. I was like, "Oh yeah, we'll share this." I didn't share it. I ate for. This is not great, by the way. No, like disrespect to Ben & Jerry's, but you shouldn't necessarily eat a whole tub of ice cream by yourself. Not in one sitting, at least. Anyway, everything in moderation. So I was just eating that because it was delicious. But that stuff was always expensive, in my opinion. Because one tub of Ben & Jerry's or different brands, similar thing. Like a tub is like Haagen-Dazs, Ben & Jerry's like $5-6 back then. $4.99, $5.99.
$4.99.
And that always seemed expensive. And now when that stuff goes on sale for like $4.50 or whatever in the supermarkets here.
The normal price is $7 now for a tub.
Yeah, but nobody buys anything at full price. Just wait for the sale. And it is when it becomes so much cheaper than going to support a local store. I understand people need to eat and all that, but damn.
I really like to go for a walk and buy ice cream, but with those prices...
I don't feel like it anymore.
So we were making fun of it after, that we should just buy an ice cream machine, you know, like one of those ninja ones where you throw the stuff in, it swirls a bit, and like, ooh, suddenly you have sorbet.
Other brands exist, and I will keep throwing this in until one of them sponsors us. Just saying, I'm petty like that.
But that's also, I don't think we're gonna use it enough to justify the price.
Right now, I would.
Because they're pretty... Those things are like $200?
Yeah, they're not cheap.
They're not cheap.
And I don't know enough about them to know whether it's a good idea to buy one just second hand. Probably.
Yeah.
But is it? I don't know enough about the maintenance. So I'm weird and silly like this. I just go and buy one, and then it's like, you know, if then it breaks or it's not clean enough, that's on me and not on whoever I bought it from. Don't trust me to keep it clean.
Plus, there's that. Yeah, I don't know
same.
how high the maintenance is on those machines, but I feel like the air fryer, which is easy as hell, it's already asking a lot of me sometimes.
Listen, hear me out. This is not like official advice or anything, right? But my thinking with an air fryer is as follows. We clean ours, of course we do, because you should. If I don't do a perfect job cleaning the air fryer, what's the worst that's gonna happen? It's gonna become a fire hazard. If there's like grease stuck in there somewhere, right?
I guess, yeah.
But besides that, from a food safety standpoint, as far as I understand it, I'm in no immediate danger, because that stuff in there gets so hot it would kill all bacteria. At 180 to 200 something degrees, everything dies. With ice cream, I'm not sure. That stuff's cold.
Oh, that's where you're going.
You know?
I think it's better if you buy a cooking machine which is multi-purpose. Wait, I need to Google that.
Also not a bad idea.
Multi-purpose.
I could buy a multi-purpose ice cream maker that can make 13 different kinds of ice cream. I know the number exactly because that's what it said on board I was looking at the other day. I didn't know they make machines that can cook and make ice cream.
Funnily enough,
same brand that we just mentioned.
It shows up for okay.
Yeah, but they make everything nowadays. Oh damn!
It's called Speedy. That's kind of cute.
That does everything. Slow cooking, baking. All right.
It's a 12-in-1. Okay. Air fryer. Heißluftfritteuse, isn't that the same as an air fryer?
Yeah, so, but some people Google air fryer, some people Google the German word in Germany.
A slow cooker, grill, bake, stone bake?
Stone gold, that's the color that you're looking at.
Oh.
I'm not showing this to you because advertisement, but it looks like a machine that exists in the background of a Mega Man game. It really does. It looks like a weapon energy balancer from some of the later Mega Man games. It looks
like something you put the files in and it starts doing its magic.
No, like you press buttons and then you come back 3 hours later and it made you a hearty goulash all by itself. Mm. Like somehow the ingredients just flew into it.
So it does steam bake as well? Sidekick lesson, is that really...
Imagine if you spoke English for everybody. It proofs your dough. It's funny because
that's the word I was looking for.
It's funny because it's German and English, man.
Yeah, but proof seemed like a weird word.
I think reheating rest amounts of grease can't be healthy either. Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure that's gonna get real bad for you. Good thing we clean ours out. But I'm saying, despite the cleaning and maintenance we do on the air fryer, at the end of the day, my mind tells me, oh, the heat kills anything I might have missed. I'm still cleaning it, that's all I'm saying. I'm not cleaning it. But I'm thinking, because I'm dumb, hey, it gets super hot, should be safe. Versus with like an ice cream maker, I'm imagining like the liquids go through like pipes and stuff to be cooled faster and then like move to make it like creamy and stuff.
Well, this thing cannot make ice cream, but I am gonna put it on the list.
Wrong one then, probably.
If the air fryer ever needs replacing, it might not be a bad idea to replace it with something like that.
Maybe. Maybe we'll treat ourselves to an upgrade at some point.
We're so spoiled in this time and age.
Yes, true first world problems. Do I or do I not consider investing money in an ice cream machine now that it's summer?
I have a cooking machine that was hella expensive in 2016 or so. It can even crush ice cubes, cook rice. Okay.
Not bad.
But you've had it for 10 years now.
That is true. That's quality.
That is a good investment then, if you break the cost down over all those years. Like I don't mind spending a lot of money in something, but then it also needs to last. If I spend $300 on a cooking pot,
because I'm cheap.
It better last for longer than a year.
Yeah. It's so frustrating when you pay any amount of money, but the more you spend, the worse the feeling gets for me. And then you use it like twice and then it like breaks or it doesn't work the way it's supposed to. And it's like, can I still return this? Like everything just feels invalidated when like I've spent all this time looking at this, researching what I should be buying, and now I got it and now it's trash. Why did I do this?
Yeah.
Should just refund it then. But with cooking utensils, that's a little bit harder, right? I would think. Like, you're not gonna take a greasy air fryer and go, hey, take my return.
I think you'd be surprised what people do.
Listen, just because some people are weird doesn't mean I want to be like this.
Yeah, but you're like, oh, people wouldn't do that. Of course people would do that.
Okay, sorry, I wouldn't do that.
Can almost tell you haven't worked in retail.
That is technically not true. In school, I did a 2-week internship in a department store. So, and after that I've worked over a decade in customer service.
Honestly, customer service is different than actually working retail, and 2 weeks is not enough to see how deprived humanity can be face to face.
No, I I hear you. I want to say 2 weeks was enough to show me a glimpse in the abyss. Shout out to everybody working retail and or customer service. Thank you. Thank you.
I feel like customer service is a whole different kind of hell, especially because people don't see you face to face.
Yeah, but it's
they
still
get this
hell.
whole different attitude.
Yes, it's better and worse.
Yeah,
it's different.
It definitely is.
I agree. Of course, warranty still applies, but not cleaning before is evil. That's what I was imagining, that somebody goes to a local hardware store and goes, "Hey, take this back," and it's just dripping with like grease from like fries and stuff.
I would like to work at the department at Amazon for like a month or so at their return section.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see how items come back.
You know that in a lot of cases they don't even look at them. The return label you use, not in every, you can look this up, you don't need to take my word for it, not in every case, but in a lot of cases.
Straight in the trash.
Yes. Yes, goes straight to a place that burns trash.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Ranger, speaking of Amazon. Fine.
I was thinking the last thing we said was burning trash. How do you segue?
No, Ranger has worked for Amazon before.
You know what's neither burning nor trash? Ranger. Oh, Psycho got it. Ah, painful. Painful.
But it was thanks to an assist of Ranger. Burning trash smell is one of a kind. Like
it's
burning
not
rubber.
Healthy. It's not good. Don't inhale that.
Do you have experience with what happens at Amazon with restored items? How
restored?
Returned items.
Oh.
There's probably public numbers about how much is actually thrown away.
I don't think those are public.
You don't think so?
No.
I can imagine it's based on price.
No. I mean, the ability to resell it without losing too much money on it, yes. Because even more expensive items will get destroyed because it is still more effective than shipping it back, checking the item, maybe restoring part of it, and then selling it again.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's why they have a whole refurbished section nowadays, and you do not find every type of item on there.
Fair, yeah.
Only things with a margin is still good enough.
Makes sense.
Also in Spain we have a saying that says cheap things turn out to be expensive or something like that. Yes, same thing here.
Same in the Netherlands.
What was it? Psycho, back me up. Wer billig kauft, kauft doppelt. Something like if you buy very cheap, you buy twice. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, same thing.
Not everything cheap is therefore trash, but a lot of cheap things are trash. Does that make sense?
You need to know what to get.
Yes.
There's plenty of cheap items that have great quality.
Yes.
But that
not all of them.
It doesn't apply to all of it.
Yeah. Ranger does not have experience with that department. I do have experience with burning trash with poop overseas. Yeah, please don't do it.
Smelly.
I was one of 2 people assigned that job on my first tour and the other guy got lung and throat cancer. Please get checked regularly. That shit, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
Yeah, that is a risk of standing in burning or standing near burning trash. Yeah.
Inhaling it, even if you don't know, you can't always see the fumes.
That is true.
You know what you can see though? It's Tifa's recaps.
I was thinking of something along that line, and I was just about to say it, but I couldn't find.
You couldn't grab it?
I couldn't grab the words.
Watch me do it again, like a magician. Ranger had to deal with literal rivers of waste. You know what's also kind of like a river of waste? Tifa's recaps.
I wish I could deny that, but I can't. So...
Hey Tifa, would you please subjugate us to the shit show that is you retelling what has happened the last time we played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All?
The last time we played Ace Attorney, Maya was still kidnapped.
True.
We did some investigation to find out who murdered.
Could you please stop?
The number.
I hate it because this is, I realize today this is not helpful.
Okay. Oh, that was a small river of shit.
While Phoenix, Maya and Pearl were invited by Will Powers to the Grand Prix to award the greatest kids ninja samurai TV show, it turns out that the runner-up second place, the guy who acts as the German ninja, got killed. And allegedly it happened by the dude who played the Nickel Samurai. Turns out, while we were looking into stuff, that a bellboy, for some reason, kidnapped Maya. And the bellboy really wants Phoenix to get the actor who plays the Nickel Samurai, Matt on guard, to be proven innocent within 1 day in a court trial. The bellboy is the tequila boy, yes, he introduced himself as the killer, as in the killer, but the killer with a
Jack
D.
was like, oh, that's like tequila!
Tequila, the. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for remembering my awesome joke. Anyway, that's the setup for the case. We have investigated all we could. We have learned that Miles Edgeworth has made a return. He has beef with Franziska von Karma because of reasons that I don't quite understand yet.
Because of how she does her cases, just like her dad.
Oh, like
a
he
piece
did.
of shit.
Like he did.
Yeah, but he
back then.
changed his ways.
Okay.
He's now
Yeah. Alright.
He's now a new Edgeworth.
Nice. We've investigated all we could. We should be about to head into the trial part. The most important things we learned during the investigation were that Matt Ungar's assistant, Adrian Andrews, apparently tried to have a fake relationship. Sorry, the manager of Matt Ungard tried to have like a faux relationship with Juan Corrida, the guy who got killed, because her friend and mentor worked for him as his manager previously, and that drove her to commit suicide.
We don't know if that was what drove her to commit
Allegedly.
suicide.
That's the story that has been set up, and that's why some of these things might have happened.
Well, she committed suicide, not working for him drove her to it. She committed suicide. She left a note apparently, but the note went missing. Nobody knows where it is. Yeah. The police believe she did leave the note because there was ink on her hand, and Adrian, whatever her name was, believes that
Juan Corrida did it.
Juan hid the note from the police, and she wants to know the reason why she committed suicide, which is why she was getting closer. I feel like that kind of changes the...
Yeah, a little bit. But see, together we almost made a good recap.
That's true. We're getting there.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and Miles Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth is go like, oh, you can't solve this alone. We need to work together on this case.
And then, like, he seemed all like friendly, rivalry-ish, and then immediately goes back to, I hate you. I hate everything you do. And that seemed weird to me.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to check the ending of the first game because I really don't get where Phoenix's deep hatred comes from. Like, he's not just standoffish, he's like actual angry hatred.
You should have stayed dead, something like this. Not those words, but that energy is at least what I got from it.
It just seemed a bit much. And I feel like I forgot something on why this attitude came to be.
The thing is, I said this before during Justice for All. He's a closet gay man, is my headcanon. You wouldn't be the only one thinking that.
I've seen left behind or something.
I've seen the community and the fan art they've made. I was looking for stuff to make the thumbnails for YouTube. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I did actually. This is true. No, but there could be something lost in translation, at least a little bit, because starting with Justice for All, the translation wasn't just a translation when they brought this to the West, it was a localization. For example, the setting moved from Japan to California, and a different team of people started localizing these games. So it could be that that's my headcanon, that the people who translated the first game translated the more emotional bits in one way, so we're like, Yeah, Miles was just confused and wanted to figure out who he is as a person and as a professional. So he just took some time off. And then Justice for All starts like, Miles Edgeworth is dead.
He abandoned me. He's dead to me now.
Yeah, don't mention him again, Maya. It's like, okay, I understand you're disappointed or whatever, but isn't that a bit much?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting from this, but I could be.
Maybe we'll still get into that a bit more. But yeah, he's back. He's helping us in the case.
If you talk to him often enough.
Oh, and I believe Gumshoe was fired.
Potentially, they made it seem like he's in trouble. Yeah, I guess because Miles grew as a person and she's stuck in perfectionism like he was. I agree.
That was about Juan and Adrian,
that was about Miles treating Franziska von Karma like this.
Oh, that part, yeah, okay.
And that makes sense. I would agree with that. My problem is, I've been in that situation where I had grown as a person, and then I saw somebody else do things I used to do, and I got frustrated with them because why are they doing the thing I know better? How could you? Just do what I tell you. I know better than you. The thing is, I had to learn this myself, and I guess Miles hopefully will too. Just because you've already evolved those extra steps, you cannot just make somebody do that too. They still have to get there themselves. You can show them the door, they have to step through it by themselves. I had a trainee at work years ago.
I know, right? I hate trainees. Why don't they come with 20 years experience? Right, just kidding. Reminded me too much of myself.
Yeah. Every year, at least once it happens that somebody at work gives me some feedback like, hey, for example, I've heard this one before. During a meeting, you were kind of like jovial and basically very monstrous. I'm like, okay, I understand that you noticed this and I understand why you would not necessarily like this in a professional setting. I'll do it anyway. But I understand it. And similar to this, sometimes I see people then do this, act the way I perceive myself to act. I'm like, oh, what a dick. I'm like, no, now I get it. No, now I understand why people tell me this. How do I fix it?
And then you still never listen.
No, then when I have that epiphany moment, I say, oh no, that's me. It's a mirror. Don't show me my ugly face. Then it like clicks and I'm trying to process.
Had to fix the mess he did. It was clear he didn't want to be here. That is, I don't mind.
That sucks for everybody.
Fixing anything of a trainee or a new person because their new mistakes are bound to happen. It's more frustrating if you have that it was clear he didn't want to be here. Like you don't even want to learn or try to fix so that it doesn't happen again. That is frustrating.
I have lost count with how many people I've had to train in different positions over my life so far. And it's like, I don't mind if you don't know because that's kind of my job to tell you how to do things or why to do certain things. But after I explained it to you and we've talked about it and you assured me that you got it now and you still keep fucking it up, at what point do I begin to believe you're doing it on purpose or because you don't care?
Okay. You can still mess something up a couple of times after I've told you.
Or because you don't care. At what point is your work being so detrimental to mine that I begin to develop a grudge because I need to do my work and then fix yours?
It's my secret, Cap. I never listen. That is a strategy.
That's not the right answer to that comment, Tifa. Let me show you. That's my secret, Cap. I never listen. Huh? Time for Ace Attorney.
Go for it.
Come on, that was brilliant. Now she's showing you how to not listen. See?
I'm just not responding. I'm
that's
listening.
Improv. Tifa, are you ready to dispense justice?
Go for it.
Hopefully within 1 day of trial.
Oh yeah, we saved at the point where the kidnapper is calling us. Yes. Or the Maya napper.
That's true. Is it still kidnapping if you exclusively nap adults?
How old is Maya? Isn't she like 16?
She's 18.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
18 is still a kid at this point.
No, legally an adult. I think she got aged up. I think she was 17 in the first game.
I don't remember.
Please read your line. This beeping is hella annoying.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver!
Beep. Hello? Red and Cold Law Officers. Yeah, Jack's right. She's 17 and Ace Attorney 1, 18 Ace Attorney 2. Shrift coming in with the assist. Welcome in, Shrift. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Thank you.
Everything he said. Okay, so we did have a birthday.
18 in the second game with same as Franziska.
That's what all these
dabbing on the
prosecutor.
hater. The hater being Tifa. Tifa, you know what I realized the other day?
What?
I'm getting to a point in my life where most people are younger than me.
Yeah, you're pretty old.
That's true. I remember when the Big Bang happened. I remember when we started making fires.
I remember a time before Google Maps.
That is true. That's how old we are.
And the internet. Wait, when did the internet?
Early 2000s in Germany.
I think we're older than the internet.
No. We're not.
Older than Google, at least.
Older than Google, yes. Older than the internet, no.
Yeah, fair. But before, the internet wasn't really accessible. Before
Mainstream.
accessible
Mainstream.
internet. Anyway, not the point.
Oh wait, British accent. I need to say British things first.
Pass me the water.
Oi, governor! You got a license for that there whip, Franziska? Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone. Maya, where's Maya?
We're not answering a phone.
Correct.
Oh
it's a
yeah,
transceiver.
because his intro, yeah.
Imagine kidnapping somebody and that being your opening line.
I mean, it is kind of weird.
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time.
So she's starving, is what you're saying. Phew.
Pew, not pew.
I said phew.
Which is why I suppose she is absolutely famished.
See? Called
I
it.
hate you.
Called it.
I hate you so much, Tifa. How is it that your stupid interjection becomes canon?
I speak Maya Nepper.
You know the even bigger conundrum, if you ask me, with situations like this? Being hungry and thirsty is one thing and that sucks. But if you also just leave your kidnapped victims all bundled up laying in one place...
Oh, the cramp that comes after.
Yeah, but they're also gonna pee themselves and stuff. Imagine you're
more unlikely if they don't eat and drink.
So you always know to go pee before you just get kidnapped. What if at that fancy party she ate something that didn't agree with her? No, I'm saying this because I've thought about this before. Knowing my luck, if I were to get kidnapped, it would be in a situation like this where I ate from the all-you-can-eat fancy food buffet and something didn't sit well with me. And while I'm laying there in a corner, gagged and bound, I would start shitting myself.
Well, to be fair, that might, depending on the situation, that might also give you an opportunity to escape. Either they're gonna leave you like that, or they might have you changed or whatever.
I'm not a kidnapper, but if I was, I wouldn't touch a person that shat themselves. So...
I mean, I will shit in my pants in that situation, I don't fucking care, yeah.
Same! I mean, what else are you gonna do, hold it in?
At least we're all gonna be uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I can make this really uncomfortable for you, the killer. Yes. Seemed like a shitty situation. Yes. What? So I suggest you win a quick acquittal, my friend. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, Maya, let me hear her. Oh, very well.
Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis! Beep.
Beep. Like, whoopsie, I took a whoops. That somehow makes it worse for me. Maya! Maya! Damn it, he cut me off!
Full-on blowout. Mystic Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Well, Pearl, do the thing, please. Sis? What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're hopeless. That's you. That's Mia.
Oh. Why would Phoenix even have to think about that?
Because Pearly is the smartest character in this room right now.
Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
I'm sorry. Ah! I'm so good at this. Mia!
I have a message from Maya. So come, ask me anything you want about her.
Did Nick forgot his mentoring lists? Apparently, yes.
The sky is blue.
And so was I. But not any longer. Because my boss was died, but now she's here again. How's Maya?
She's safe, for now.
How does she know this? How does Ghost work?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything yet, but the whole thing is like they don't remember what happened after a body took over. So how was she able to communicate with Maya?
I thought the entire time, and I don't know why, but I thought the spirits they channel were the same person and they retain their memory, but it's not like they can just Star Wars force Ghost around and just investigate for you. Because if Mia's ghost spirit knows how Maya is doing, who is the kidnapper, where is she exactly, and why are you not telling me any of this?
Well, I'm sure she has lots to not say, because she isn't always very helpful. It's like, oh, you gotta figure this out yourself. I know where Maya is, but I'm not telling you. If you search hard enough, you will find the answer.
I guess it's because in other languages she gets interrupted to say sister, and sis doesn't mean anything. That makes too much sense. Possibly. I'm sleepy. Little security cam says Eli woke up at 3:40 a.m. I'm feeling it's now noon.
You should go take a nap, Ranger.
Yes. Let us lull you to sleep. Sleep, Ranger, sleep. Sleep, Ranger. And everybody else needs a nap.
Nice try. That kidnappers want to keep his word, it seems.
I'm glad to hear she's safe, but Mia, how did you know?
As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left. Okay, see, there's the answers.
Okay, I shouldn't have raged so early, sorry.
Then I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could.
I didn't know you could use spirit channeling like that. Pretty smart of her. Same! Remember how 5 minutes ago I was very frustrated about how this seems to be a loophole in her writing? Nope, they thought of this. Should have held my peace.
Sometimes we also complain too soon.
I think that's because I'm German. That's just part of it. The kidnapper, what's he like?
I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there.
And?
She didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya is locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her.
When you were with her? Date? Time? Location?
Helpful. I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweets are the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Whew, good thing he promised, right?
Good thing lies don't exist in Japanifornia. Oh, wait.
Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. Might as well examine.
Okay. I see a very suspicious note.
Huh? Someone dropped a card here. It kind of looks like a business card, but there's no name on it.
Hey, it's the same thing that Adrian was playing with.
Yeah. It's a picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card.
Okay, don't pick it up.
She's tight.
Oh.
Shit.
Forgot about that.
Maya. Use your toes or whatever.
Okay, but here we go again with Jack asking stupid questions. How exactly is she tied up? Is she hog-tied behind her back?
It doesn't matter. She is restrained. There's all sort of things piled up here, but it's too dark to see.
Okay. There's a light though.
Drat, it's locked. But this door's lock seems easy enough to open.
How can she check the lock if she is chained up?
Who knows? On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then, click, they magically open the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I could use. Okay, so she's not tied up.
Thank you. I was gonna say you're insulting my intelligence if you now don't tell me that she found the card.
Ah, that's it! This shell card! If I use this, maybe I can get the door open. This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. I'm such a genius.
Apple pie, here we go.
Alright, now if you'll excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper.
Click.
I did it! Okay, now I'm getting the heck out of here. I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Or worried. No, we weren't worried, that's good.
It was that easy.
Okay, so she wasn't restrained.
To be continued.
She was just locked up.
At this point, is this kidnapping or just a major inconvenience? I didn't want to say minor inconvenience because it's still a crime.
Yeah, it's still kidnapping.
March 22nd, 9:47 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way! That woman couldn't do anything like that! In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. A mountain of evidence? I'm certain there's someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze, alright?
I want to say something, but...
If you gotta say it about yourself, that's not exactly true, is it? What do you want to say?
No.
Is it gonna be mean? I can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Miles.
Miles or Gumshoe?
Miles.
Well, it's almost time.
Oh, close enough.
Why wouldn't you just say Mia? You are the one that recognizes the voice. We must get a complete acquittal today.
I know. But I can't focus on Maya's situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day.
Indeed. Well, let's get going.
Beep, 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 beep. It's him.
Beep.
What happened to Tifa always being the system sounds?
Yeah, but we have system sounds.
So did we in Danganronpa. That's how far back this goes. This is right. Good morning. This is it, Mr. Attorney, the day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait!
Beep.
The kidnapper sent me a present? Mr. Lawyer, dude? Who was that? No one. It has nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Dude, did your nose just get longer? Yep, that's how it always works. March 22nd, 10 AM sharp, District Court, courtroom number 3. Oh? Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard. The prosecution and the defense ready. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay, done.
I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma?
Why are you asking us?
I don't know, Your Honor. Why are you getting mad at me?
Your Honor!
Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it?
Prosecutor Von Karma has. This morning, Miss Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman.
What the fuck?
What?
I expected a lot of things, but not that.
That's not a present exactly. Shot. And now Miles needs to take over. Convenient.
Imagine.
For the plot.
Somehow, I think this is the present that man was talking about.
His present.
Miss Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment.
Is she still though?
If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage.
This is totally insane.
Oh yeah, true. We didn't get an actual present.
Yeah, and whoever now needs to jump in is probably not as prepared as she would have been.
Yeah, but if Edward now comes in.
Yeah, he's just gifted. Miss Von Karma, is she alright?
I don't have that answer.
She's alive and in stable condition.
That's good. Huh. You're...
I thought he'd show up. Why is he on the stand?
Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Miss Francisca Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready. Naturally.
Okay.
Well, you're late. You don't get a case anymore. Miss Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Matt and Guard.
Real quick, this music sounds hella Mega Man.
That's new, isn't it?
I don't think we've heard this song before. Wasn't her dad also shot in her shoulder? Like father, like daughter. That's messed up though.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
I wouldn't be
That wasn't
shocked
the case.
if the people who did this also tried to make sure to hit her in the same spot. Just for like poetry, kind of. It rhymes.
The court acknowledges the prosecution.
Right. I finally found the answer I was struggling for on my long journey this past year.
It's almost like karma. That's true.
By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. I've decided to be a piece of shit.
Yeah. Spent a year traveling the world and I decided, out of all the things I could be, I want to be focused first of all. Look at this super cute girl of TV. I spent a year traveling the world to find myself, and I have. And what I found is a giant piece of shit.
Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to the witness stand. Witness, your name and occupation?
My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct, for now. For now! After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir.
Detective Gumshoe.
The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness.
Imagine if he said this to somebody who's clinically depressed.
Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
He would have told Acro to get up out of a wheelchair. It's a stand, you cannot just sit there. Wow. He's gone a year and he turned into even more of a prick.
Honestly, if he did that, the case would have been solved immediately.
Imagine you pretend to be in a wheelchair and then somebody like plays the national anthem and then we go, please rise for the national anthem, and we go, yeah, oh, fuck. Just out of habit.
Yes, sir.
Now let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. This is going to be one very rough fight.
Yeah, it would have to be with my with my edgework.
My edgy poo.
Edgy poo. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Witness testimony, bare facts of a case.
This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder.
Okay.
After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room. Yes, sir. Both the victim and defendant went alone to their room, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
We don't have any evidence about the thing being closed, getting wet.
We do.
Is that an actual...
That's an actual thing we can present, yes. But we should present everything first, because where's the contradiction? Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony?
Okay, pal. The ceremony started at 6 p.m. It ended around 8 p.m. and there was a short break. The special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later.
And that's when the victim's body was found, correct?
Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period.
Please, continue with your testimony, detective.
The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct?
Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant, Madame Guard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. I wonder if she will grace us with her presence.
No time for justice because everybody is horny.
When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. On Guard. After visiting his room, she went to the next victim's room to get him for the show, sir. I see! And that's when she found the victim's body!
The cause of death, wasn't that because Mr. Creeder was stabbed in the chest?
Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here, to this bandana. Banana!
He's literally me.
This bandana, sir? That's a thing wrapped tightly around his neck, sir.
To be fair, I didn't even think about that. I thought it was just part of his outfit.
Yeah.
Like a scarf.
I couldn't find it. I was looking at his bandana belt looking thing then.
No, I saw the thing around his neck, but I thought it was just a scarf. I thought he was gonna be poisoned.
Bro's a monkey. Yes, he is.
Ah, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana.
Then,
Let's take it.
Then what about the knife?
It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murder on our hands here.
Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death 8:15. Cause strangled with a scarf. Then stabbed with a knife. Alright. I would like to call a break because I gotta pee.
Can we finish pressing the whole thing? It's like 2 more.
My bladder says no.
In that case, BRB.
I wanted to be smoother, but Tifa kept pressing, so blame her, not me.
Good, she said no.
Banana, right back.
We're back.
We are. Cheers. Straight back from the toilet, back to drinking coffee. Do you know?
I should have gotten water. No, that's fine.
Do you want some more coffee?
No.
You know this feeling when it's like, hey, I'm about to go somewhere, do something. Should I go pee now? It's like, nah, I'll be good. And then
You didn't even get the spinach out from between your teeth.
No. Why would I? I told you I don't care. I own that.
Go get it out.
During the next break, And when you go out and you're like at the apex of where you wanted to be, of a pathway or whatever, and it's like, no, now I gotta go. That was me a moment ago.
Where's my command?
I had set that up. Did I not activate it? One sec.
I did see you add it, but...
It should be on. It's enabled. Oh wait, I'm dumb. No. Tifa, don't even try to help. You always make it worse. Thank you.
Oh, there was a space in there.
It was with 2 exclamation marks because I'm silly. Now it will work. Talking about where's my command, and why did you think that? This line would make way more sense to get us back into the game if Tifa hadn't mashed the button before I was saying that I need a break.
Because it was empty, bro.
Are you gonna press button?
You took the keyboard.
No, I put it in front of you.
You put it more towards you.
To fix the command, you fool. You good making sounds now? How about we come back from a break and start over?
You're the one that is all over. Just do your lines.
There's spins in the team. The German ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar. I couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of a crime. Now then, how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and he did the crime to get it. How's that? We thought of it too, but...
What?
And the fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims.
Only the victims, huh?
I see. So much for my theory, then.
Guitar case updated in the court record. Empty. There is some water, but only on top of it bears Corrida's fingerprints.
Okay.
Bear. Get it? Bears Corrida's fingerprints because of all the bears that were in his room. Sorry, I still have brain damage. That too, and brain damage from Mo the Clown. What convinced you it had nothing to do with the case?
The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio.
Why would it be there?
The victim, Juan Corrida, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar.
So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel.
Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case after all.
The suicide note from Celeste Impact's Adrian Andrews' mentor is in the guitar.
Oh, that's why they were looking for it. It seems likely.
That's why she made him open the thing. That's why it was open. No, wait.
No, it was open, or it was closed during the struggle. That's how the water fell on top.
Oh yeah, it was closed and then she took his hand and opened it so that there's only his fingerprints on it.
Possible.
I think.
I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with this bandana.
So it's a banana?
Fine, banana-scented bandana.
Thank you. Get your facts straight.
Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt and Guard? Because there was reason enough to suspect him.
Here it comes. Looks like Atro's back in full swing.
Very well, Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir.
Why arrest on Guard?
Matt on Guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, as for German Ninja's button. It was ripped off of a ninja costume and was found in Mr. on Guard's Hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife of a crime, which makes this a premeditated murder.
Well, there's the contradiction.
But he didn't buy the knife. That was one of the knives from the room service dinner.
Yep.
What? What do you mean it was bought?
So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. It was sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir.
What a coincidence. Knife added to the court record bears the victim's blood and on guard's fingerprints. In the grip, Gatewater is engraved. How did he buy it if it's off the hotel, you idiots?
But now we have the evidence that we can go like, hey, that's not true.
Yeah.
And where was this button?
Oh, I thought it was an egg. I forgot there was a button.
It's a bloody egg. Bloody egg is my least favorite letter.
It was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes, we know that the blood on the victim.
I can't read no more. I think Gumshoe's ready to retire. So is my mouth doing his voice or his way of speaking.
Ready or not, we're retiring him.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad for Gumshoe.
Because I should try to do like a controlled mumble. Yes, and we know that the blood on his victim's blood, sir.
What? German Ninja's button added to the court record was ripped from his costume, is covered in Karida's blood, found in on guard's hakama. And he's only like 30. Before he became a police detective, he worked in retail. That ages you.
All of this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it?
Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor.
The end.
Ready to give in yet, right?
I'll find the hole in your argument somehow.
You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions.
I think lines like that first one are why so many people ship the two of them.
I guess. I have a feeling Edgeworth is now playing it up because expectations that he has to be against Phoenix. He has helped us.
I like how I don't think Tifa got it all, but Psycho did. Thank you.
I'm gonna press enter. Because I did not get that. And I probably don't want to. Oh, look at you purr.
That was not a purr. Cross-examination. Why arrest on guard? Press. But in terms of popularity, Mr. On Guard won, did he not?
Yeah, but you know what's ironic, pal? Juan Corrida was always one step behind Mr. On Guard and everything. This year it seemed like he'd finally caught up, ready for the big final showdown.
But Mr. Corrida lost the Grand Prix in the end.
That is too bad! He must have been pretty downhearted after losing.
Downhearted? I've never heard that expression before.
Same.
Learn something today.
That makes sense.
Wait just 1 second here. Mr. On Guard was beating Mr. Corrida in the popularity polls.
Well, yeah, I guess, but...
Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all.
Yes, I quite agree. Well, detective? No, it's not, well... I guess if you put it that way, then yeah, the defendant would have had no motive.
Oopsie.
Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired.
No, not you too, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, that's...
Wow. I look forward to your pension negotiations.
On his pension in his 30s, Gumshoe is living the dream. I hope he gets enough money out of this. I like how Gumshoe does that thing with the eyebrows, like... Yeah. I wish I could do that.
I wish I could.
Wait, I can only do it with this side, though. Huh.
No! Now, detective! Let's continue with the testimony.
No, on my poor pension too.
Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed.
Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir.
What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? No, nobody. Do you have any proof that the button belonged to the victim?
Huh, what do you mean, pal?
Oh, let me put it this way. I'm asking you if you have any evidence to back up your claim that this button was ripped off of a German ninja's costume.
Huh? Can't you tell just by looking at it? And the victim's blood is on it.
Anyone could have smeared that blood on there afterward.
Mr. Edgeworth, help me, sir.
Alright, I knew it had to be this piece of evidence. Now to reel this one in.
Wait, this is the evidence? We're gonna reel in? Thread.
Huh?
The button was attached to the costume by thread, obviously. And that thread snapped when the button was torn off. If you match up the ends of the thread on the costume with the thread on the button, it's a perfect match.
Yeah, that's it. The perfect match, pal.
Okay, but you could still rip it off of him after the fact, no?
That's Edgeworth for you. Never misses a beat.
Like, I can just go to a dead person and go yoink on the button and then go...
Well, that's for us to...
with blood.
To prove, I guess.
When was this button found?
Pretty soon after the body was found, we rounded up everyone who knew Mr. Kurita. And then we did a search on them all. That's when we found the button.
So it was almost immediately after the murder.
The police didn't have the free time to lollygag and play tricks. Unlike some people.
Hey, what is he trying to say about me here? Dick.
The knife is definitely what we need to get on.
How are the fingerprints arranged on the knife?
Oh, what do you mean, pal?
By examining the fingerprints, you can determine how the defendant held the knife. For example, did he hold it normally or overhand?
Oh, is that what you meant? Well, we didn't actually think of that.
I can't believe the bumbling of this department.
Hopeless. Were you paying attention to the testimony, right? The defendant's fingerprints were all over the knife. There's no way to determine how the knife was held at the moment of the murder.
So is the defendant the owner of his knife then?
The defendant bought the knife. What?
I don't get where they brought that one from.
There's no way this was a premeditated murder, even if he bought the knife.
Sorry, pal. This isn't some pocket knife. It doesn't fold, so it's not great for walking around with either.
Well, this is not good. If the prosecution can prove it was a premeditated murder, we're done for.
Phoenix?
Yes?
There's something very interesting about what the detective said just now. Think carefully before it's too late.
A button covered in the victim's blood and a knife with Angard's fingerprints.
Be grateful. If the judge were more rash, he would have already pounded his gavel in closing.
We're still in a world of trouble.
Well, before any battle, you must find your enemy's weakness. So let's find the weakness in his testimony, no matter how small it may be, okay, Phoenix?
It's the last thing you need to
right,
present,
yeah.
the knife. There we go. He can't have bought it because it's from the gate water. Wait a second.
What?
So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand.
That's right, pal. The defendant
did not buy this knife.
There we go.
Huh?
Take a good look at the handle of his knife and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Huh?
It has It has a gatewater seal set into the handle.
So next time I buy a knife and commit a murder somewhere, I'm just gonna...
Yeah, or just steal it from a hotel.
engrave the name in there.
Gatewater? I think I've heard the name somewhere before.
That's the name of a hotel, the Gatewater Hotel.
Uh-oh.
Honest mistake.
The murder knife was actually property of a hotel. Which means this murder was not premeditated.
Yes, that is very true. This is a very big...
Banana.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless.
Plot twist, the hotel is alive and stabbed him. That would be kind of amazing, actually.
I mean, if ghosts and spirits are real, why not moving hotels?
Exactly. Well, little do they know that the Gatewater Hotel is actually the original birthplace of the Korean village people.
Exactly.
So before Korean village, as we nowadays know it came to be, the grounds where the hotel was built was where the village was located.
I would sooner go with that the stones the hotel is made of were mined from the mountains where Korean village is located, and some of its powers were transfused into the
Vengeful
hotel.
spirits.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined.
How so?
I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this.
It's funny because Gumshoe got fired already.
But I didn't know. Oh.
The question is, where did this knife come from?
Oh, why, that's obvious. It came from the victim, Mr. Kurita's room.
No, it did not.
Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate the last meal before he was murdered. With that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. There is a knife
Excuse you?
Oh.
There's a knife and a fork on the table.
Honestly, that doesn't also say anything. Like, if I drop the knife
Yeah, just get a new one.
and I get a new one, I have 2 knives. Quick maths.
Hey, sorry, room service. While I was having dinner, cutlery fell down. Can I have a new pair? Yes, of course, sir.
Then, where in the world did this knife come from?
Where in the world
Is Carmen San Diego?
If it pleases the court, I would like for us to recall the room of the defendant, Mr. Mayat and guard.
We would like to recall the imagery. What? That cannot be legally admissible. Imagine a hotel room.
Imagine this is the picture.
Show the pictures.
This is a picture. Especially what was on top of his table. There is something missing. Perhaps it is a single knife? We investigated the leftover dishes for fingerprints, and while we were investigating, we came to the conclusion that Mr. Matt Ungard's knife was missing. Mr. Ungard had gone to the victim's room with the knife he had used during dinner. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course.
To butter his toast.
Kinky. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder.
Amazing, Mr. Ashworth! Absolutely brilliant! A brilliantly clear deduction!
Are we not talking about the fact that they've been pushing the goalpost further and further out the entire time? Oh, it's premeditated because he bought the knife. No, he didn't. Anyway...
Yeah, but Edgeworth at least made it sound like that was just a mistake on Gumshoe's part.
Plus, wasn't he strangled with a bandana, or did I mishear this? No, that's what they said. First strangled, then stabbed to obfuscate the strangling. Yes, that's the other thing. Thank you.
But the knife still needs to be explained.
Maybe he brought the knife to have dinner with.
I come with my own knife.
I know exactly why. Here's what's actually happened. Juan Corrida asked Madame Guard to come over because he still had too many chips. Because unlike the rest of us, Juan Corrida doesn't eat the whole bag of chips himself. I know, it's strange to me too, I would've, but he asked his friend and colleague over to help him finish off the bag of chips. Matt on Guard, much like me, really doesn't like getting the chips residue on his hands, especially if he's still in like half costume, because he's a bit of a germaphobe, maybe like me. So he eats chips of cutlery. And to train for the Nickel Samurai, he asked, Juan, old friend, I'll come over and eat your bag of chips with you. Would it be okay if I bring my knife and use your knife together like chopsticks. 2 knives wouldn't be exactly like chopsticks, but that's why it's a challenge for my dexterity of my hand. If I can pull this off, I can do all the cool hand motion ninja things in my upcoming Nickel Samurai movie. The end.
Solved.
Thank you. Thank you. Guilty.
Seems like Edgeworth had this planned from the very beginning.
This must be one of those traps and I just walked headlong into it.
A murder weapon with fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. There's quite a sizable amount of evidence here.
I can safely say that any further deliberation is a waste of Your Honor's time. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court.
Oh, evidence not yet shown.
What? What do we have? He means evidence that the court hasn't seen yet. In other words, new evidence.
What does the defense have to say about this, Mr. Wright?
What do we have?
Well...
Phoenix, the judge is favoring the prosecution right now. If we answer with something wrong here... That's
we should say first. Thanks, Mia. Good call. That gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound... of our... That gavel of his will be ringing out to the sound of our defeat.
Mr. Wright, do you have something important and necessary to present to this court?
No.
Actually, I do.
I'm good.
Actually, I do. There's one piece of evidence that catches my attention. One piece mentioned. Something that this court has yet to see.
This is a better spot to save.
Yeah, no. You don't know if we're supposed to pick yes. Save on the other spot then.
Mr. Wright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance and only one.
Stop auto-completing the text. Stop mashing.
What the judge is saying, Wright, is don't try pulling off one of your usual bluffs here.
If I mess this up, it's curtains for all of us.
You may now present one and only one piece of evidence.
Safe. In the other spot. In the Thank you. I was a bit stressed there, because do you see the entire health bar blinking?
Now then, what is this important evidence that you must show to the court?
It has to be the suicide thing.
Yeah.
But which one? The attempted one? Or I think the suicide report.
It is the suicide report because it implicates that Juan Carida found her and the suicide note had gone missing.
Sorry, Wright, but this time your bluffing steered you wrong.
I can see nothing strange about this piece of evidence.
Okay,
wait!
That was not what he hinted at.
I am a man of my word, Mr. Wright. That's enough! This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. This court finds the defendant, Matt on guard, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Welcome in Motonard. We fucked up.
How you doing? That did not go well.
Cool. So it's not bad.
I thought he was hinting at that one.
Yes. How you doing, Motonard? We're not doing well.
So what is the piece of evidence? We have the gossip.
Give me a hint for the way you do this.
Wait, what's the description of the tomato juice?
Found next to a victim, it's filled with tomato juice, no sign it's been drank.
Okay, doesn't seem
The
important.
guitar case is empty, there is some water but only on top of the lids, and there's Carida's fingerprints on them. We have a map of a Gatewater hotel, which
Not important.
does not help.
It's about evidence. Could it be a person?
We have a newspaper clipping. We have a crime scene.
It's not new evidence.
Picture. We have a suicide report. That wasn't it. We have the attempted suicide report, which probably won't be it either. We have the autopsy report. We have a knife, and we have the German ninja's button. Let's get out of a 2-hour finance meeting.
That is boring.
I'm glad you made it through there. I'm very proud of you. Motonard, GG.
I'm gonna present this profile.
That was incorrect. Reload. What could it be? Like, I know this could also just be a trick question, but...
I'm just gonna go through everything until...
Can we start with a plan though? Because I don't even know what you just did.
I picked the...
Reload.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the button. I picked the magazine article.
Can we try to not brute force this? Because I find that hella annoying.
Well, by the time I brute force through all items, you might have had an idea already. Then the guitar case, I would say. Or the wine glass. It's still weird that that was still on the table, but it's not really new evidence that I would say turns shit around.
If there was a struggle and they choked him to death and there was such a fight that they ripped the thing off of him and everything around him is destroyed, how is the wine glass just standing there perfectly balanced and fine and untouched?
Fair, but it doesn't sound like the right place here, but we get something else.
I would also sooner go with, okay, but there's more to the story because Juan Carida had a manager and this manager is attached to Adrian Andrews and...
This is a wine glass, is it not?
Please look at the photo of a crime scene one more time. See, everything is smashed, but that's just standing there. The scene is a mess because of the victim's struggle against his assailant. A vase was broken, his makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of a dresser.
Oh, well, yes, I see your point.
However, this glass that is sitting on top of a dresser is mysteriously untouched. The only thing that had not fallen over, along with everything else, is this wine glass. This piece of evidence is more than strange enough to warrant further consideration. Your Honor, this isn't a wine glass at all. This is a champagne flute. I'm not fancy enough to know the difference. I couldn't tell you.
What? Wine glass is like rounder. Champagne flute goes super small at the bottom and like straight up.
I didn't
Champagne
know.
flute, this shape. Wine glass, this shape.
I didn't know I was sat next to a member of a high society.
Oh, come
Thank
on,
you,
this one, even you knew.
No, I didn't. When was the last time I drank champagne? Exactly, never. I don't do champagne.
So?
Well, what do y'all have to say?
Oh, well, yes, it is a little peculiar.
Yes, isn't it? I thought it was.
You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours now. Mr. Edgeworth.
What is it, Your Honor?
Your opinion.
Sucks. You don't need my opinion. Because there is no special meaning to that glass.
It was placed thereafter. I'm too much of a peasant to know what a champagne flute is. It's the type of glass that they used in this case. Apparently. You can tell from the shape because it's more like a flute. I don't know. I don't drink, but champagne flute sounds self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Not to me before I saw the picture.
To me, I know so little about certain things. A champagne flute could have also been a music instrument. Like a flute, the instrument, but a champagne flute is made from the wood of the grapes from the Champagne area of France.
But you know the context.
Yes, that's how I figured it out. Thank you for explaining.
Yeah, but then it doesn't make sense to think that.
What?
It's safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place.
And why would anybody do that? That's so weird.
By the person who discovered the body, Adrian Andrews, for example.
So why would she tamper with a crime scene?
She could have easily been so shocked that she set the glass down without thinking. There were no fingerprints on that other than thingies, I believe.
As far as we know. To be fair, most know is from working in restaurants.
Same.
I've never worked in a restaurant, so that's why I couldn't know. There, I'm acquitted.
That does sound very plausible. Mr. Wright.
Could Miss Andrews really have set the glass down without thinking? There's no way. If I appear weak here, the trial is over. I can look for my proof later. For now I should trust my instinct and point with certainty.
They just might fall for it if you're thought-provoking enough.
The defense would like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table. It's a champagne flute, not a cup.
Finally, asks for proof on their end.
I know, right? How weird.
You've turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any, he's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
What?
You're not thinking hard enough today, Wright. Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Allegedly. Fingerprints? Yeah, fingerprints are like the rifle markings on a bullet, but for human hands.
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass. Oh, suddenly
Left
it's a wine glass again?
Only one! Well, whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were of one Adrian Andrews.
What? And how is that not weird enough to warrant looking into this? Did you say the rifle marks of a woman? Yes. Yes. If women want to have rifle marks, they can have them. Wine glass updated in the court record found next to the victim is filled with tomato juice. Bears Andrews' fingerprints, you hater.
Yeah, sorry. Here, take it.
That was the second time Tifa was skipping things, and this is the last chance you get.
It was the first time.
Tifa, when the text suddenly auto-completes, we can see that you're pressing the button.
Yeah, but I didn't skip it. I knew it would autocomplete.
And what if it doesn't when you accidentally skip? So
but it always does.
Don't do that.
Nah,
either.
that does not count. Don't even. You can't change things as we go.
No.
No.
They get rifle marks if they give birth fast. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think it would... Yes, no, you know what? Yeah, you got this one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Technically, if you have diarrhea and it just shoots out of you, does that also count as rifle marks by that logic?
Are you comparing kids to diarrhea?
No, I'm talking about ejecting something from your body at high velocity. I'm making it a general thing.
Okay. I have no answer to this.
Somebody needs to investigate this.
This is why I said that the person who had discovered her body had left it there.
Her body.
His body. The body. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap.
Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see Mr. Corrida. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Now do you see, Wright? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
You talk about prolapses now? No, I'd rather we don't. Not if I don't have to.
I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
My answer is to be the one that can pull the most bullshit out of her ass right in front of a judge.
Oh, wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth! I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
I'm 14 and I'm deep, yes. Very much that energy.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. So he is obviously helping us because he refuses the judgment to be made even though...
Another witness?
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness. It's gonna be the old hag. What in the world is Miss Edgeworth and Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
Miss Edgeworth. When he was gone for a year. He wants the case to be 100% clear, but...
But it is 100% clear, technically. The moment the case or the judge rules that he's guilty, it's clear.
No.
Then his part is done.
No, I think I was psycho on this one. Edgeworth wants to win. Yes. And he's willing to be dickish about it. Yes. But he wants there to be no tiny things you could have nitpicked. He wants to destroy your logic on every single level.
Then why did he still help us? I really think he's giving us the chance to prove him wrong.
He wants this win over Nick to be devastating. I refuse to have any doubt in this case. That's what I'm going with. I'm on that train.
But then why did he help us?
He isn't helping us for the sake of helping us. If he is helping us, it is because he is going through every single detail.
He has helped us by giving us a story that we did not know about the manager, about the suicide, about possible reasons, pointing us to another suspect. Why?
Because without that, we would have a handicap and wouldn't be able to challenge him to the level where he can devastate us.
I stick to he's somehow helping us.
Tifa doesn't understand rivalries.
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Witness, your name and occupation, please. Gotcha. I'm not gonna spell it out.
Martina, please tell me, in that finance meeting that lasted 2 hours, you had the opportunity to go. Yes, I understand your proposal. However...
What do you mean budget cut?
What do you mean we get the coffee creamer I don't like? I wonder what happened to that calm composure he had earlier. When the Oldbag did.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been, what, a year since we last met, hasn't it? You should be more happy to see me. I saw the report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand.
I love that line.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Quick, sprinkle some water on her.
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today I'm going to tell you anything and everything.
Please don't.
Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime. Like, I'm wearing...
no underwear. Also remember, after Manfred von Kalmar's arrest and Damon Gantz's arrest, Edgeworth's name was tarnished and many of his wins questioned about whether he falsified evidence, forced bad verdicts, etc. Because he did. The doubts were there rightfully.
It seems to be part of the job description at this point.
Yeah, so far every prosecutor is a piece of shit. Just to varying degrees.
Miss Witness! That terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
Shush! I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt us, Gramps.
Yes, madam.
No, please. By all means, interrupt her, please. Anyway, witness, your testimony, please. It's true what they say that youths are hot-headed nowadays. Not that I mind at all, Edgy. Now then, what should I start with?
The witness was on security detail at the hotel on the night of the murder.
Name and occupation, please?
Is this correct, Miss Oldbag?
Name and occupation, please!
We now said it for her. It was a great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle.
You mean you were a fan of a victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something.
Like a spring breeze.
But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly. After all, I have no interest in a little child like him. I'm only interested in a real man. Juan Corrida.
But those two were the same age.
Anyway, as I was saying, I was pacing in front of his room that night. Very well, please tell the court what you witnessed the night of the murder. Leave it to me, Achipu.
That's the only redeeming quality she has. What you witnessed.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know.
I want to apologize in advance. This one is really dumb.
Let me
So,
sit straight for this one. Oh, my
when the Oldbag wanted to meet her idol Juan Corrida, right? And her plan was to pace around in the corridor.
Yes.
That's a joke.
Oh. Yeah, that was really dumb.
A hallway can also be a corridor, like
Yeah.
a corridor.
No. Just no. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard. Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Okay, another one. So while she was pacing, she met on guard.
That one is better.
No, it's not.
It's better.
To quote Psycho, no.
No, better. I mean, the bar was low, but it's better.
You went from a 0 to a 0.5. Nice.
So Mr. On Guard came out from the victim's room.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, what you witnessed. Press. On everything. Miss Oldbag, what was your post on that night?
In the lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know it was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the nails.
What? You can't... Why would you say this in front of court? Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on.
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door.
No, that's when I had a Red Bull.
Fuck Red Bull, by the way. Not sponsored. Wouldn't even be if I offered.
Nah, I'm buyable.
No. No.
It would be half sponsored.
No. And if you want to know why, go to the internet and look up who the people who own Red Bull are and what they do with all that money.
Red Bull on this side of the screen.
No. No. Then it will be Tifa SodaStream. No. I will not. Something you were interested in, and just what was that? Juan's corrida.
That's a good one.
Because corrida means semen. Thank you, Boniato Frito, for reminding me of that the other day.
It's not some little thing I can just go around telling everyone, you know? It's top secret between me and Juan. Oh, and Achipu, of course.
Mr. Edgeworth, what is this thing she was interested in?
I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor.
Gossip?
But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended to her testimony later. It looks like we shouldn't force it right now.
Okay.
And did the witness stay in the vicinity of the victim's door the entire time?
Well, oh, wait.
She did, because she was on the job. Oh, then would you tell us the number of people who went in and out of Mr. Corrida's room?
I have no idea.
So she wasn't paying
I
attention.
wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I really am.
Yes, well, that would explain why your age was not included in the report.
In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct?
But my butt's itchy. How did she not notice what? Who in the world was that?
I'm not allowed to say. This sort of information has to be carefully guarded from the masses, Sonny. The man that came out of Juan's room. He was.
Yes, he was.
I'm too scared. I can't say his name out loud.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to have Franziska's rip right about now. Yeah, same, I miss her.
Well, I guess I can tell you, since he was such a bad boy anyway.
Contempt of court. 1 week jail. Yup. You saw my client, are you sure about that?
Yes, he.
Really?
Annoying brat! When I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
It's gonna be she didn't see Matt on guard,
It was
she
the
saw the
costume.
nickel samurai. Why do I get a sense of deja vu?
She had already said so, though.
I don't recall it.
You know, the thing was even found in his costume.
Couldn't tell you. Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should delve into this a bit further. The person's face. Please tell the court about the man's face in more detail.
You don't need me to tell you about his face. That soft, gentle look in his eyes and his effeminate lips. His right eye covered by his silky hair, his sparkling, shining teeth.
His teeth were shining. Like mine. We're spinach, apparently.
Also, one sec. Oh no, wait. Uh-huh. Hair in front of eyes, huh?
They don't even look remotely the same.
All she needs to do is move the bang. He's wearing part of a mask.
What about the fact that she has a different hair color?
She didn't mention anything about that. He's wearing a mask that has part of his hair out. She has bangs too.
She also saw his lips.
Oh, he needs to talk. Well, he's shining all around in this week's pin-up poster, dearie.
This week's pinup. Why do you... I mean... I don't care how he looks in this week's issue. Please stay with what you saw that night.
What? And Guard's face is the same no matter where it is. You know, you whippersnapper.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just not important or relevant in any way?
It was very important. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
You don't really have to put it that way to get me to say.
Mr. Wright, there is something much more valuable than a person's pride. And that is time. Please don't waste this court's precious time with worthless questions.
Yes, Your Honor. I think I just wasted his good favor.
She may not remember things or be mistaken here and there, but I don't think she's lying.
That's bad for us, really bad.
But that's how the human mind is. It also has the tendency to jump off topic. She strayed onto a few interesting side topics this time too, hasn't she?
Has she?
Yeah, the gossip. But that's what makes her a sweet old lady, right? Are we looking at the same lady?
No, it really doesn't with her. It's because you're not the one who has to question her. Okay, save, please. Save, just in case. Okay, what do we need to present and where?
Not this one. I was interested in finding out. It could be here. I think it's this one.
That's not a contradiction, though.
Yeah, but it goes into the tall.
It's not a contradiction.
There's not.
Press this one again. There were 2 other questions we can ask. And I think one of them leads to what we need to talk about.
So my client.
Zoom for all of it.
Sure.
What the person
Was carrying.
yeah. I guess it's the clothes because of the Hakama.
This is one of those. I think we need to do all of them. In the previous case, there was also one where we had to keep recycling through all of them.
Technically, I think we did them
first.
in. We started with the last one. It turned out to be the first one was the thing we needed to find. But please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters.
But it does.
Now, what was it? Oh yes, it was that thing.
What thing?
That gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
Can't be because the button wasn't found.
That can't be because he had to wear the Hakama. That's where the button was found. He was wearing that at the detention center too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Not just women. Right.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just not important or relevant in any way?
Yes, this is super important because... Yes. This time we have proof. Of course it was important, Your Honor.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright. Witness, please.
Oh well, I don't like to badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must.
I'll do it for free.
He was wearing his flashy racing jacket.
So now we
Read the rest of your line first.
Honestly, it's all just for show.
And that can't be because then the bloody button doesn't match up.
It's only the button here, right? I would think so.
Yeah. Miss Oldbag.
What? Don't say my name for no reason.
Keep my name out of your dirty mouth.
Oh my god, justice for all predicted Will Smith slapping Chris Rock. Crazy, Capcom, crazy. Do you know what this is?
It's button number 2 on the Chairman Ninja's costume.
Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
Even the position of the button.
Yeah.
Give it here! Give it here! If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this!
I love her so. I hate her, but there's one thing I love about her beyond anything else. Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood.
That's gonna be worth money.
Yeah. Hey, if it's a button covered in blood, does it make it a button? This button was discovered on Mr. Ungard's body during a full body search.
See? See? This button proves beyond a shadow of doubt it was that rascal Ungard.
Boo! Not boo! Not boo-turn! Blood-turn!
That's a good follow-up.
Thank you, Martinat, for giving me that opportunity. Mwah. It was caught up in the pleats of his nickel samurai Hakama pants.
See? See? And Ungard is the nickel samurai.
Witness! Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say that the defendant, Mad Ungard, was wearing his usual racing jacket? Do it, come on. No.
Ah, I'm so sorry. Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. If I wore the trendiest dress, then maybe you'd think I was hip and cool, but instead I have to put up with wearing this outfit. This outfit is hideous. I've got a tape recorder stuck under the Zaffy so heavy I would have switched to CDs years ago. I dream of life for all those kids here. I work hard, do you understand? Now look in the mirror. Your clothes are about as interesting as a documentary on curling. You should take a tip from 10 years ago.
I love it so much. Just for that part.
Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. Ungard the man, but Mr. Ungard the nickel samurai.
Oh no, it's only one hair thing that sticks out.
It doesn't even cover his eye, you dumb bitch.
Yeah, true. I somehow thought I had that hair thing in mind, but that it covered half of his face.
That's how you can tell her eyes are bad. Double boo.
But when you think about it,
No! That's not how it works.
they're really one and the same anyway.
This is so peak boomer, I swear to God. Oh, this makes my piss boil just listening to a fictional character argue like this. Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
And Jipu, do you think so too?
It rhymes, so it must be true.
Amazing that you fell for the same mistake again.
Yes!
Well,
yes!
It's a personality thing at this point. Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
All right, if you insist.
There should be one sign, not you. Witness testimony, who I saw.
In guard, yes, now I remember. The Nickel Samurai, that's right, it was the Nickel Samurai that I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage right after the crime, you know. So he must have worn this Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
I knew it. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume? Don't be a bad little boy thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
Ah, young ones today. I told you there is no way it was anyone else.
How do you know that?
Because I said so. And what I say is the truth.
At least she's just as delightful as a witness as she was a year ago. Yeah. Contempt of court, 2 weeks jail.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Yes, fucking boomer. I know, right? They nailed this characterization so hard.
Who I saw. I might as well press on everything again.
I'm unloading my entire rage at an entire group of people on her. Disclaimer, because again, generalization sucks. Not all old people are boomers. It has nothing to do with age, really. It's more like a mindset. Would you please get on with your testimony?
What's your language, young man? What sort of tone is that to take with an elder? My youthfulness isn't what it used to be, so you should forgive me for everything.
No!
If you keep on barking at me like that, I'll start singing at the top of my lungs.
I was trying to go for, what's that name? What's that song? Missy Elliott.
No, you're asking the wrong person.
Work It, I think. What?
A striking figure by the sea, standing all alone is he. He's the Nickel Samurai.
She's actually singing.
Oh shit.
Someone help my poor ears.
Should have known.
Mr. Edgeworth, can you please do something about this racket?
Witness, I'll give you a piece of gum later if you'll be good and stick to just the facts. A chewed piece of gum.
Beautiful.
Okay! You promise, right? Right, I'll be sending the bill for the chewing gum to your office at a later date.
Remind me to send you a thank you note later too, Edgeworth, old chum.
Why do we need to pay for that? It's your witness.
Oh, what a prick. Be a little more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago you said he was wearing his racing jacket and now he's not?
Not too long ago. Then let me ask you this. When you were itty-bitty, what was your grand dream?
World domination. Huh?
What did you want to be when you grew up, whippersnapper?
A robot. My dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of a public's court. So what?
See? And look at where you are now. You're not Judge Wagner, are you? Are you?
Well...
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that? The now is everything. I can't be held responsible for the past.
I've had this literal conversation with my father before. Literally this same argument.
Dark Lord, congratulations on being first. How are you doing?
What she said, but I meant it twice as much. And if you don't agree with me... Since when did Quad become theatrics over testimonies?
Oh, when Mo was there.
Have you met Ace Attorney before?
All that matters is that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
It's not enough. There needs to be definitive proof. And why would that be?
That way no one could see his face, of course.
But there's still no advantage for him that I can see. In fact, you would think the costume would make him stand out all the more.
You're such an annoying child, you know that? You disagree with everything I say.
Isn't that what you're always doing to me?
I got it! Maybe it was more troublesome for him to change in and out of his costume. Why are we letting her do the guessing?
As the judge, I would kick her out. Like, I'm sorry, your reasoning why we should believe what you're saying is because you are saying it.
She's not even the worst witness we've had.
That is true, but to me...
So of course we would allow her.
I hate people like this. I've had to deal with too many of them in my life. I cannot with her. Was there anyone else scheduled to appear at the post-ceremony show?
Well, all the contestants were supposed to go on stage in a friendly gesture thing.
And that included the German ninja?
Of course it included him. That's why when a guard came out of dear Juan's room, I didn't give it a second thought.
I see.
Well, anyway.
Okay.
And the last one, finally.
He must have done that. So, let me ask you one last time. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai?
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
No. Can I throw in the towel yet?
You don't need to think too hard on this one.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in her testimony and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us.
Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay. Where is it in plain sight?
And guards, the Nickel Samurai... So, one sec.
Yeah, like, could have been. Now what? I don't see it.
Not yet, no. It would have been convenient for him to wear his costume.
That's it. It couldn't have been good for him to... The contradiction is between these two lines, and I think I got it, but I don't know how to like object to it. It would have been convenient for him to wear the costume during the murder, but he needed to go on stage immediately after.
What's the contradiction?
If I have blood splatter on me or fight scruff marks from killing somebody, I'm not gonna go on stage with blood splattered all over me.
Wait, what's the next line just in case? Or the last one?
The last one is... So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
Check what evidence we have.
It's even dumber. It's even dumber. He didn't die from being stabbed.
That doesn't matter. He was still stabbed. It's not about whether he died from that.
Oh yeah. Dup 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 dup. Brain fart. My favorite flavor. Then it has to be his outfit. Wait.
Oh, ceremony?
Wait.
I think it's the press conference. Something after the post-ceremony stage show.
We do know that Matt on guard said he didn't know he was supposed to go to a post-ceremony stage show, and his manager took care of that last minute.
Try it.
No.
I'd say before we continue though, we take a short break.
BRB.
BRB. Because now I gotta. We're back.
And we're sitting too close to each other. Alright, Tifa.
Okay.
what did
What
we
is
have
it?
to do? Contradict.
We need to contradict her on probably this one or one of the previous ones.
So he must... Did we already give the press conference thing? We did.
The German ninja's button was ripped from his costume. It is covered in Corrida's blood.
That's not an answer to the question.
Sorry, what?
Did we already hand in the press conference ticket?
Yeah, that
We
didn't
did.
work.
Okay.
Let's look at the evidence. There has to be a clue. Double break? No, but double welcome in Hideo Benjima. How are you doing?
How you doing? Okay, we have... Oh, wait.
No.
Is it here that she was there all night? Would have been...
You
Okay,
just
no.
skipped it. Can you please stop just mashing buttons?
Skip
Thank you.
what? I read exactly what I
Let
needed.
me show you what you were looking for.
No, that was the other testimony.
Alright.
I was looking for the one where she was like, oh, I was there the entire time. Which means she probably also saw that someone stole the camera.
No.
But
A
that's
bit
not
hot.
the one.
Might melt. Please don't melt.
Oh, I
to
saw
the
you
secret life together.
guys hit records today in the UK. I mean, only 35 degrees. Only. For a record, that is. But hot as hell.
But I might need to. No, don't melt.
Don't. 35 is too much,
Disgusting.
man. That's disgusting.
But that's not that bad. There are places in India that hit 56 today.
True. Oh, wait.
56 degrees Celsius.
What is that? 56.
Death in the form of weather.
Celsius to Fahrenheit. That's 132 Fahrenheit.
133 almost.
Yeah, 130. Let's say 133.
Yeah. Disgusting.
So it could be worse, but still 35. Nah.
Yes, stay safe, stay hydrated, please. Now, when we're not talking over each other... So, wait. Did you...
You were interrupting me. What?
It looked like you have something stuck in your hair here, but that's just the tightest hair frill we have ever seen on camera. Look at this. It almost looks black.
This is one
Yeah, we noticed. That's what we're talking about here.
black. It's not black. That's just...
Tifa will literally do anything to not solve this case.
Yeah, you kept interrupting my thing. You're like, no, that's not it. When I was looking for this.
Yes, I said let's look at the evidence and see what contradicts her statements.
You know what I love the most? When Mia goes like, oh, it's so obvious. It's right in front of you. And here we are not seeing it.
The German ninja's button was ripped from the costume. It was found by Karma. That would make sense if he was wearing the outfit, right?
It's not what we have to prove, though.
No, contradict.
But that's not a contradiction, so yeah.
Correct. The knife bears the victim's blood and Angard's fingerprints. In his outfit, does he wear gloves? I know one hand is robotic.
Oh yeah, do this one. Present it.
See how far we can get if we just think it through. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, so it's a knife. Big deal. If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
No, that's not my intention at all.
It's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I'm driving at.
What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving?
If Mr. Angard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Actually, he would have wiped all previous fingerprints on this knife right off.
Obviously, he took off his gloves for the murder.
Thank you, Jack, for pointing it out. I couldn't find it myself earlier. You're so smart. You're welcome, Tifa. It's fine. We're co-oping this. Where I have Aussies, Floridians, Indonesian, African people on my timeline saying that it's a different type of heat.
I mean, it is. If you compare the heat to that we have to like Turkey, the US, it is a different type of heat.
I 100% agree with you.
But with a 20-degree difference.
Not even that. 35, Britain, super disgusting, horrible weather. 56 air temperature, India, literally you will die. Your body will fall apart, your cells will deteriorate from the heat. You might feel like that in 35 degrees in Britain.
But in India you actually will.
But if it's around the same temperature, 35 in the UK or in Germany compared to 35 in the US, completely different.
Parts of the US. In Florida it's swampy, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
In Nevada, I would assume in the desert it's dry heat, so it feels different. Wouldn't evidence have been submitted before the trial started? What kind of game is this? This is set in Japan-California and your rules don't apply here.
Exactly. Evidence can just fall out of the sky at any moment.
We had an 18-year-old female dominatrix whipping people in court. Exactly. And that was fine, because everybody was into it.
Exactly.
Apparently.
No, that's right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
I could not tell. Don't remember.
He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Why would he do that? And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? There's no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple.
Just like you feel.
The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show.
And about the knife that he took.
Then why did he take his knife along and what happened to this being a premeditated murder?
Which is why he took his gloves off.
I'm not saying we should, but maybe we should king shame. Yes.
In this case, we should, yes.
In court, yes.
But the murder still did take place.
It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before.
Then why would he go and talk about the stage show?
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Atchroff's theory?
It's poppycock. So let me get this straight. Atchroff's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with this theory? There is a contradiction. Why would he take the knife along? This theory contradicts something in an earlier testament.
Where it was predetermined.
Gumshoe said that.
He also said it.
Yeah. But that's not a testimony when he says it.
What are you babbling about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. Angard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to a victim's room without intent.
Wait, why did we have to? Because of the knife?
It's impossible to go to the victim's room without intent? Yeah, of course not. You don't just magically happen to be in another room. There. You have to go into the hallway and out into the other room. You don't just accidentally end up in someone else's hotel room. What?
Yeah, but the thing is, what is the reason to go to the room? Is it the suicide note?
No.
Is it the guitar?
It's about earlier statements, Steve. That has nothing to do with new clues.
Then I don't get the question.
Use the map, please. Present the map.
Yes, I was looking for the map.
No, not check. Present.
Oh, like that. Do you always face off against the same guy?
No.
Before it was the dominatrix lady, but she got shot in the shoulder and got replaced by this guy.
Naturally, you point to the one piece with the least value. But with such vigor. Enjoy your youth while you can. Humans don't live forever. Neither do lawyers.
Is that a threat?
I cannot follow this logic at all.
You sure like to think you can bluff your way out of things, don't you?
Phoenix, pay attention.
We are paying attention.
Yeah, see?
The lines literally don't make sense. You ask, Is there something weird about this? I say yes, or I pick yes as the option. Then the game goes, yes, this actually contradicts an earlier statement.
Yeah, it's like I said.
That's not the choice we picked. Then it goes, oh, he cannot have gone into the room without intent. Of course not. You need to intend to go into a room to go into it. When it's opposite yours across the hallway.
Yeah,
What
but
are we
their
even talking
previous
about?
statement is that he went in to murder. I think we need to come with a different reason for him to go into the room.
That's not what the text said.
Let's pretend for a second that Mr. Engard is the murderer. Now from that angle, if he didn't have a murderous intent from the very beginning, then that means there is a certain object that shouldn't be at the crime scene, right?
Oh, the knife. It's the knife.
A certain thing. What certain thing?
How are you doing over there? Busy collecting your thoughts?
So after we show the knife, because it cannot be the murder weapon, or it cannot be that he was in the outfit because fingerprints, now we need to show the knife again because it...
Yeah, because first they said he went in there with the intent to kill him. Now they go, he didn't go in with the intent to kill, just to have a little chat. But why did he bring the knife then?
I've explained that earlier, to eat chips without getting his hands greasy.
I think that's why we're circling back to it.
Alright, let's give this one more try, and with even more spirit this time.
More energy, more spirit. Okay.
I would love it if the text made more sense to me sometimes.
Let's try again. Do we need to circle back? Yes. See, we need to circle back.
This knife. This was used by Mr. Engard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corrida.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he? This is so dumb, I did not consider this a line of argument.
You made this more complicated.
Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. Yes.
She's still standing poised to...
And one more thing. If a murderer was wearing the costume at the time of a murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. What are glove marks?
Glove marks are the fingerprint of the glove.
Are they like rifle marks on a bullet?
Yes.
Nice. Which means the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over it like bees on a hive. And that brings me to my final point. You smell funny. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us.
Order! Order, I say! Order in the court! Was this knife really planted by the killer?
Yeah, in his chest actually.
Why would the murderer do such a thing?
To frame Mr. Matt on guard.
Also, I just realized that's a butter knife.
Yeah.
I wonder how hard that is to stab into someone's chest.
Harder than you think, but surprisingly easy all the same.
It's considered pretty dull.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's thin.
I guess.
To frame Mr. Matt on guard, again. It's to frame my client, Mr. On guard, of course.
To frame?
Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
As if you're doing anything else, you pompous prick. But we just established that the witness saw the nickel samurai in costume, and if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife.
Witness!
Oh, no, wrong voice. Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, Ajipu.
Witness, did you not really see the nickel samurai?
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but... Alright, let's go again.
Are you saying you mixed up Mr. On Guard with a nickel samurai, his character on TV?
But I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Looks like I was waiting around in front of the doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the nickel samurai, that's for sure.
She wasn't waiting for the nickel samurai. No, she was waiting for Juan Corrida, she said that. Alright then, who were you waiting for? Alright then, who were you waiting around for then?
That's top secret to anyone outside of security.
Notice how she didn't say sorry, just pure excuses? Boomer.
She doesn't care.
Peakest boomer behavior.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida. Am I a correct witness?
No way you think you are a sad amateur with a terrible case of nearsightedness. Sightedness. I'll take it.
Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
Wow, Benjima Bia beat himself.
He's like, oh, this break took forever. I'll just go.
Self Bia beat. So, Oldbag was waiting around in front of a victim's room. But it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida. The gossip.
Maybe Phoenix? Oh, maybe. Phoenix, maybe the Oldbag was waiting around for that person. The manager.
If it is who I think Mia's hinting at, it's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of a victim's room, weren't you? Adrian Andrews.
Where's she at? Here.
There.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, also known as Zero Bathsuit Samus, Mr. Unguard's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor. Oh, we don't even have to show that to ourselves.
Oh, we will.
Oh, this is... Well, this is... I see.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing.
And this manager with the initials AA! Are you saying it's...
Adrian Andrews. Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well. Looks like you found me out. Well, that's fine. I could throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality stuff then.
A witness? What in the world are you?
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling. I got some information. Some very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I was doing my own little investigation. In secret, of course.
A person has been killed. Another person might get a life or even for life or even the death penalty sentence for being framed. And you are like, I like gossip.
Yeah, you can have both.
But what for?
Oh, just for myself. Personal reasons and all that.
Plot twist. AA actually stands for Ace Attorney and Phoenix is the murder. Ooh.
Imagine though.
If I ever finish, or if I ever decide to make a last Ace Attorney game, that should be the thing. Where you have to defend yourself in court.
I wonder if that's allowed.
No. In Japanifornia it might be. In some places it is.
Well, Mr. Ashworth, how will you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
I see. Very well then, witness, please testify about the secret information.
Get ready. This is going to take the wind out of you young ones.
I have a question for you. You know it's youngins, right?
Same one. Same thing.
Not at all.
Yes, it is.
I'm sure we're all capable of handling this. Really, it's not like we're 10 years old. Maybe not in modern day Japanifornia. Ooh, Motonart with a teaser. Okay, alright. In like 25 years when we get to those games, maybe we'll see it. Secret information. Witness testimony.
That Engard is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan. I cannot condone such dirty tricks. So I took action. Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? Nobody else but you and me know yet, okay?
What do you mean you took action? Are you a vigilante now too?
The defendant and his manager! What a distasteful topic for this court!
What? Nobody's above gossip. And isn't there a saying? The truth is never pleasant.
What about the truth that I love you, Tifa? Ew, unpleasant. Do I mean past Japan? Japan. Do I mean past Japanifornia? Do I mean future Japanifornia? Do I mean a fanfic you? Probably not the last one. But still.
We will find out one day.
Maybe Motonot. Would it take a great attorney to figure that one out? I think that's the title. Never heard that one before.
Welcome back, Benjima.
Mr. Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter and found that the truth the article proposes is in fact baseless gossip.
But should this be true? And this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Be careful, the old bag seems rather excited right now. That's right, and Guard is nothing but your average full-blooded youth.
That makes my knee itch. Well, as the old saying goes, you've got to burn old bags with fire. I didn't know we were gonna do that, no, okay.
Hans.
Get the old bag Flammenwerfer, ja? Pshh. Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Highway to the danger zone. Cross-examination. Press.
There we go.
You can't say something like that without proof. That's just slander.
But it's true. That woman was getting intimate with poor Juan. Look, it says her right here, doesn't it? Manager to the stars, Mrs. A.A.
But the name of a magazine this came from is Gossipland.
What? Are you saying that gossip is all just a pack of lies?
Pretty much.
What do you know? I suppose next you'll swear to me that the news is 100% truth.
Oh god, she's one of those people.
Yeah, have you seen Fox News? 100% truth.
Counterpoint taken.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Our
something.
longest in history.
I thought that was your to follow up with something. I didn't see the screen.
You know, for once I actually do the sound the line calls for and you don't notice it.
My nose was itchy.
From the bullshit.
Honestly, Sonny, you can't discriminate between the news and gossip.
Yes, discrimination is bad, Mr. Wright.
Fox News is mostly entertainment, right? Isn't that how they stay out of trouble? Yes.
Yeah, it's not actually news.
Discriminate? When did I do anything like that?
Anyway, and Guard will never get me to say touché.
Cool.
That's a good one.
No one could possibly misconstrue what we say as factual, the actual argument in court. And still, to this day, people watch that channel and go, oh my god, it's the truth.
Well, they don't show their statement on their channel. So of course everyone...
Imagine having to pay, I think wasn't it like 800 something million? Anyway, imagine having to pay a ridiculous amount of money in court and your defense was, your statement about your own channel was, your entire channel. No one could possibly misconstrue what we say as factual. And still, half a country goes, oh my god.
It's not obvious satire.
A scandal? What do you mean by that?
You're a dim-witted one, aren't you? I can't believe you don't know what a scandal is. Honestly, what are they teaching kids in middle school these days?
I know what a scandal is. It's when you take a picture of one of those Indian lentil dishes.
Scandal. No. I see what you were going for, but that is the biggest no of today.
I'm proud of that one. Yeah. I'll own that. No, I wasn't asking what the word scandal means, even I know that much.
Well, that Edgar thought he could own a monopoly on popularity.
I'm still judging you, by the way.
That's okay. You don't have any proof that Mr. Angard did any such thing.
You must be suffering from shock, because there's no other reason on why you would go along with this, Matanard.
No. Scandal is a Middle Eastern red pepper paste. Okay. Alright.
Is it actually?
I think Motanard is wrong though. I think Motanard must have misheard. I think scandal is the scale on which you rate the level of spiciness of food. Scandal Oleg.
I have no words anymore.
Motanard.
That was just as bad.
I was so deep in the pit, and not only did you throw me a rope, you jumped down here with me. And then we can climb out together. Mwah.
I'm with Benjima on this one.
My favorite to tumbleweed. One day that will be a thing. No one expects a good sambal Oleg pun. Oh, this is true.
I mean, definitely didn't expect it.
This is true. Many years ago, when I went to the Netherlands the first time to visit Tifa, we had takeaway Chinese food from this Asian restaurant. I say Asian because it's not fusion, but it's different Asian countries which they have dishes from.
It's a Chinese restaurant.
It's not Chinese.
It's the Dutch Chinese.
Yeah, which is also Indonesian for some reason. China and Indonesia are different countries. Anyway, we ordered food from there, and it came with this little thing of sambal, with this spice chili paste. And I've tried them before at Chinese restaurants in Germany. I always found them too hot, like no flavor, just pure pain in my mouth. But for some reason, that day I had this epiphany that I should try it. And that stuff is divine. To the point where now every couple of years when I run out, we go visit Tifa's family again. And I insist that during that trip there, we have to order food from there. And I ask one of them, because my Dutch isn't good enough, to please, when they order, beg the people that work there to please sell us, for money if they want, the biggest portion of sambal Oleg that they can. And every time so far, for like $5, they give me like this container. It's like
this big soup bowl.
Like a pound of their sambal paste, and I keep it in the fridge. It is so tasty. So tasty. This one is unlike any one other brand or restaurant I've ever tried at.
They make their own there.
It's slightly sweet. It's hot, but not too hot on my mouth, and it has a good taste. It has good flavor. Thank you, Modnard, for making me think of food. Now I'm hungry again. Sorry.
And now you're in so much shock you can't do anything right.
You're right, I can't do anything, but boy, do I wish I could do something about you.
Don't we all? Alright then, Sonny, show me what you've got. Can you show me proof that Angard didn't bear any ill will towards Swan?
We don't know that right now, do we? Real Answers at Scandal is a website where you can guess which stadium food's perfect. No, I think Scandal is the name of 3 or 4 countries in Northern Europe. Denmark, Norway, Finland, Sweden. No, Tifa?
I wasn't listening. I was looking at the...
Watch your VOD, it was hilarious.
I'm sure
Martinat and I out here playing ball with each other. Everybody else has already moved on.
You guys keep going.
And I appreciate the hell out of it. I don't have anything to offer. Benjima got in too. Scandal is what we wear on our feet when it's hot. A scandal is what you put in your bathroom when it's too stinky.
A scandal is these jokes all of you are making.
What? No. Isn't a scandal also the thing rich people have for lights? Like with the many arms and the scandals on them?
Scandalier.
Tifa doesn't understand how the joke works. Yes,
What?
Tifa, thank you for killing it.
What do you mean killing it? I was explaining it for you. Wow, obviously I should stay out of this.
26 May 21:55 German time. An innocent, poor joke has been dragged out into the cold, dark alley by Tifa and shot in the face twice.
Oh, this was just scandalous.
No, actually not funny. Also, why did you choose we don't have anything?
Hey, Ranger. What did you have?
A scandalous Tifa explaining the joke. Yes! Sit like a human.
Totally.
Let's get on with it.
See, just as I thought. And you were lecturing me about saying things without proof. You've just given me a free pass to say whatever I want, whenever I want, silly boy.
Watch her use the N-word next line. Just because. Me and my big mouth.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. For you, anyway.
Okay, can we go back to what we had just done? Because I think that's the way out of here.
Okay, what proof do you have before I go back?
I don't remember the question. I was busy having fun.
The question is proof that On Guard does not have ill will towards the number 2. We have nothing. She's just
no such thing exists.
She's just baiting us.
Yeah. Exclamation mark Oldbag will never be a command. So I misswallowed my spit. So what do you mean by I took action?
Like I already told you, I was laying in wait close to the crime scene. Once that slimy woman came out of Juan's room, I was going to capture her and teach her a good lesson. Something you young ones need.
Did you... What the Did we all just see and hear her say what she did?
She was gonna go rat-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat on her ass.
You were going to teach her a good lesson.
I was going to make her eat the damaging beams of my ray gun.
Okay.
These have proven to cause cancer.
Oh god.
No, stop!
Well, it was too bad that woman didn't come through the door that night.
Okay.
Except she did in the costume.
Consider Oldbag just returns.
Suddenly
Tifa
the
looks
game is
like
gone.
this because she cannot see the game because I clicked and copied that for later.
That's you.
Sounds like just another tidbit of gossip, doesn't it?
But you can't just ignore it either. It makes your client look bad either way.
I don't think I heard anything really out of the ordinary just now.
Benjima with the added command. There has to be something we can catch her on.
Yeah, and when I find it, I'm going to press the heck out of it. So it has to be the thing that you got earlier.
Why? We can contradict through here. Thought he could ruin...
Where's the contradiction?
He sent his own manager to get in close. Maybe here. Wait, I'm gonna save just in
And
case.
then the contradiction is no, she did it out of her own volition because of her mentor.
Yes.
Okay, what do you want to lead that with?
That is the question, isn't it? To get in close...
Because there is nothing that proves that she or that he didn't ask her to go there.
Maybe I can go with a profile?
No. No.
That's wrong, okay.
Yeah. You can tell because the health bar is still there.
Load, yes.
Alright, Tifa, show us your glorious logic.
Cannot condone...
Did we
That
press her
doesn't
on the
matter.
last one?
I believe so, yeah. Could try again, but...
Wait.
What?
Oh no, maybe not.
I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Secret information that no one else knows yet. If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Good call.
Huh? Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it.
She stole Lotta Hart's camera set.
It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
I wonder what did that old bat get such a secret piece of information? Present evidence.
Not press further first?
Press further then. Or save here, please.
That I can do. I'm doubting whether they want us to first get to that point.
Better go, have fun, guys. Benjima, thank you for hanging out. We will see
What
you
he said.
shortly, I feel.
Redeem will be taken care of. Okay, let's try evidence first.
So, no one else is supposed to know this secret information, correct? If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop that!
Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? And now it's the camera. I'm so good. The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart.
Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself.
She reported such a thing?
On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What? Outrageous ideas, you say?
No, I said impressions.
Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless?
Ah, that's it, that's the note.
No! You see, this is something completely different. This is my top secret list of groceries to buy.
Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note.
I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why. That infamous puffy-haired whippersnapper. She's working with that evil in guard. She said so herself. In guard, I'm his sidekick. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. Achipoo, you believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine.
Nice one.
Alright.
Well, it was only a piece of paper. I suppose we can overlook this just this once.
She's a thief. All of her credibility is out the window. She said she would attack Miss Andrews. She stole from Lotta Hart. Like, what more do you need?
Also, the piece of paper was in the camera case.
Yes, which is missing too. A line so bad it could be Jack's.
Really could have been.
Take that like a badge of pride. She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? No! Pile on more pressure! If I let up on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution. Witness. You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct? She said she would give Adrian cancer with her cancer gun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're totally just ignoring that.
Just stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying brat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it.
Wow, language.
Are you putting my credibility under scrutiny again?
What's left of it anyway, yes? Maybe your name isn't Wendy, maybe your name is Wendy. As in, that's what you think about other people. Oh no, they're so annoying. When do they die? Bitch.
That was a bad one, but still, I get the frustration.
Miss Oldbag. I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. It's the camera again. What is it with this case and presenting the same evidence twice in a row? Tifa, please. Please!
What if she also took the guitar?
I'll take your guitar! She doesn't have one, but anyway. Miss Oldbag. That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it? You stole Juan Corrida's juice string.
Exactly. For an indirect kiss.
Ooh! And now she has herpes.
A camera!
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie, $1,600 camera disappeared on me."
Why? Why, witness?
What is it, Gramps?
If you have a note, then it is only logical that you have a camera too.
Alright, stand up.
Are you in a wheelchair? Come on.
Looks like you found me out again, Sonny. Is this the camera you're looking for?
That's...
What? Even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know. I still eat meals like you. I fall in love and borrow things from people.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
I saw that woman's business card and that's when I noticed it said Slimebag celebrity photographer extraordinaire. Well, when I saw that, I had to know what sort of picture she had taken. I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
These people exist.
Honestly,
And they could be your neighbors.
she could have just gone, hey, I found the camera, I read this note, then I wanted to check, but I was gonna hand it in to the lost and found, but I didn't get to it yet because of the whole murder.
But, and this is why she's peak boomer material, everything she does is completely justified in her opinion, and everything anybody else does is just bullshit.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, except in my case with you, it's always right.
True, with you the only difference is that you're not a boomer.
Yeah, I'm just Jack.
Bailiff! Check this camera's photos! Hurry! We must examine them at once!
He just wants to juicy gossip
Yeah, he
himself.
wants to gossip. Come on, Judge, you're better than that.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Here we go.
This is the Nickel Samurai.
See, I told you, that's the guy I saw.
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter.
Lotta's photo added to the court record. Picture taken in the hallway right after the murder.
What does all of this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is the defendant. However, in his own confession, Mr. Engard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this Nickel Samurai is...
The defendant.
Not the killer.
How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Your final comments, Mr. Wright. The court will consider them before we close.
Should we save here?
Yes. Yes, we should. What is the doubt there?
You said that so enthusiastically. I meant to call it a night. Not
No,
save.
we should save and then still do this. Otherwise,
That's why I was surprised you agreed.
Otherwise, I cannot sleep tonight.
Okay, fine.
Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
This photo really is decisive and we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. This photo that Lotta took, there's something strange with it.
The question is what?
There's something strange with this photo.
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree there is nothing strange with this photo. There's no way for the defense to debunk this photo even with a bunker buster.
Debunk with a bunker buster! Is that what you're planning to do, Mr. Wright?
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time.
If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct?
Don't press another button. Go to the court record. Gimme, I hate the way Tifa
wanted the court
is
record.
using the keyboard. It's such an annoying way. What do we glean from this?
Nothing? How about you show the other picture that was added?
It's the hair. The hair is different. Yeah, in the official photo, it's only the hair coming out of this thing. On this photo, the hair is coming out of the sides, implying the person who is wearing this mask has longer hair and couldn't fit it all under there. Therefore, this is Adrian Andrews. My client doesn't have enough hair to look like that. I hit enter. We are arguing the same case at the same time. Well, Go back to the first picture. Alright. I can do that. Ooh,
There.
yes, Mortimer.
One lock sticks out, and in the other it's the sideburns.
But didn't God say he wore the costume or not? He said he was wearing it before he got arrested or before the police came. But that doesn't mean he wore it at the time of a murder.
If she undressed fast enough after that, he then put it on.
Yeah. Also, wait.
Or there's two.
Wait, what about the thing on top of his head? That's missing. Wait. No, it's there.
Oh, it's the side hair burns.
Yeah.
This is the only one where he has sideburns.
Just making sure we're doing something right. Carry on. Thank you, Mortimer. We've passed the checkpoint of Mortimer. I have to find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by. Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway? It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is strange?
It is... well, this.
Click there. The head will probably cover it.
It's this person here, of course.
You mean the nickel samurai? And what is wrong with that?
At the time of her murder, Mr. On Guard was in his own room. Which means this nickel samurai is...
If you think that's all it takes, you should reconsider your choice of occupation. I think it's about time you retired.
Okay, so that was the wrong one.
It looks like there was no problem with his photo after all.
The problem was with the brain of that lawyer, Your Honor.
Wait.
Can I reload here?
Yes, please.
Maybe click the hair thingy in the
I
back?
did click on the left side. Sorry, the left sideburn.
Load, yes.
I never said you passed.
Okay. Try again, but on the actual hair instead of the head.
I wanted to look at the other pictures, Tifa. He's wearing the glove.
Also, this hair is much longer.
He's got the spiky thing.
Can you click on just the hair?
Wait, I have a really dumb idea. No, his pants are on the right way too. I want to put the two pictures next to each other, but that doesn't work.
Is it the shirt? Seeing how...
No, shirt, triangle, red thing, the collar thing. No weapon? Yeah, he could have left that in the room.
I still think it's the hair. Properly click on the hair.
I'll let you click on the hair, Tifa. I'm gonna tell you something I never usually would consider the feet. Okay, let's do that.
Consider the feet. Okay, traditional...
Socks?
Oh wait, the costume is too big.
It is Adrian Andrews because she's shorter than him.
Oh. Okay, so it's the pants. Thank you.
Mwah. Thank you very much.
This is like spot the difference.
Yeah, we're bad at that, obviously. Yeah. I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles!
If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And what does that mean?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard.
What is the meaning of this?
I wonder if you would care to elaborate. With actual facts, that is.
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Please pay particular attention to the area around the bottom of a hakama.
His socks, you can see his socks!
Yeah, for this picture to throw us off, he was actually walking on stumps.
On his knees.
Yeah.
Okay, hot take, if I was Edgeworth, that is not Matt On Guard. That's a stunt double wearing that. And he's taller than him.
proof that it was him on the picture. Or
Yeah,
on the poster.
it's like the Mandalorian in the show and the movie. That's not always Pedro Pascal in there.
Yeah, but
It's stunt doubles.
if he wears that costume on stage and in the show, it would be the same.
Okay. Next trick, the Hakama is actually rolled up on the inside. And here it was loose.
You would be able to see that.
But he's been out in public in his costume, including the night of a crime.
Yeah.
Is what Edgeworth should say. That's what we should say. You have a point there.
But this is not a point of argument, so no one should say it.
Exactly. However, in this photo, the Nickel Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume is clearly much shorter than the defendant. Oh my god, you know who did it then, right? That's Pearly. Imagine being guilty or innocent
Of bad jokes.
because Ranger stole your costume. It's funny because Ranger is short. Alright, I think I've turned things around for myself this time.
That's curious.
Huh? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today. I'm telling you, he is helping us. Also easily revolved by having him come in and wear it to see, oh yeah, this isn't him.
Yeah.
Exactly,
true.
that too. Because the costume should be in our custody.
It should be, but isn't. That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Along for the ride? What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack when I haven't damaged his case at all?
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If a person in this photo is not man on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right. I have something I want to ask you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on guard. In that case...
Where was Matt on guard when the photo was taken? Exactly, he was in the room killing the person.
Who is this a photo of? See, if he didn't help us, we never would have gotten to this point. So he's 100% assisting us.
Who is the person wearing the Nickel Samurai costume?
Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think?
Yeah, why is he so calm?
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts. Who is the person in this photograph?
Adrian Andrews.
Celeste Impacts.
Who
She
did not
never
actually
died
die.
at all.
Imagine.
Adrian Andrews!
If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
And why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
The hair. For starters, she's short. And she can freely move in and out of Mr. Angard's room. She got better. Oh my god. I would have loved that, but I think it's a bit too late for that.
It's a miracle, but the ratatatata raise helped her. I don't know.
Yeah, it can kill and bring you back. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Angard that night.
And how does that all add up?
It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item.
Don't tell me, okay.
A certain knife with Mr. Angard's fingerprints all over it.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right?
The truth? I have to do this now. This is my last chance to turn things around.
I know, that sounds suspicious.
This would be a great moment to end for tonight.
You want to end it here?
No. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Corrida. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
I actually think we should.
Order! 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 It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth!
I'm taking the keyboard away from you. We're gonna sit here another 6 hours if you don't press buttons.
Yeah, but we're now getting into a whole new part where we have to prove all of those
Do your
things.
line.
I think we should save here. Yes, Your Honor.
This court is issuing a subpoena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Alright, this is it.
This is kind of bad for us.
Huh? What do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day.
One more day. Ah! If I don't get a verdict today, then Maya...
Good thing she's probably gonna run into the courtyard.
Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
Oh, what am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court.
Now then!
Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews' testimony if she is not...
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
And that's why this is the perfect moment.
That's a really bad moment. Now he's just gonna go, I already suspected
For a
this.
cliffhanger.
And I invited her as a witness already. She's here. Ha 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 ha.
Remember that you said this and then you can start with that tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a bad moment, but sure.
Me.
I'm just saying.
You really should expect this by now, Judge. He always pulls another suspect out of his ass. That is true.
I abhor wasting valuable time.
What did you call me?
Does Edgeworth know about Maya? No, only Gumshoe does.
Only Gumshoe does.
But did Gumshoe tell him?
We don't know.
We do know he has been in contact with Edgeworth during his disappearance, so it wouldn't be a weird thing if he had shared that with him.
I wouldn't be shocked if Gumshoe told Edgeworth.
I am telling you, Edgeworth is helping us. He's
Helping
still
us
a
to
dick,
save Maya.
but he's still helping. I don't think it's just about Maya. I think he's just helping us in this whole case.
Taken straight from one of us AUs, right? Could still be canon. Just saying, we don't know what comes after that line. I like how Tifa earlier was like, oh, should we end the stream here for tonight? Should we save here? I was like, no, let's go a little bit longer. And then I call for the worst possible moment, and then Tifa goes, I hate it.
That isn't the worst possible moment, it's just a bad moment.
No, it's perfect.
The other moments were good moments.
No.
Now you got a bad moment. That's the difference.
Tifa, this is exactly my internal monologue whenever I have listened to you call the end of a gameplay segment of a stream.
And usually I've been right.
No.
No. Definitely.
No. Together we do make a Phoenix Wright. You the Phoenix that burns everything to ashes, and me being right.
Unfortunately not, but...
Just like all of my awesome jokes today.
Well, I think it's time to call it a night now that the moment has been decided anyway. I need some water. I'm out. So I say we go say hi to Benjima. And then... Wait, what day is today? Wednesday?
Today is Tuesday, Tifa.
And then we will continue from your bad safe spot tomorrow. And don't forget... Brush your
Goddamn teeth.
Now
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I will.
skip tonight.
I don't think I will.
I'm gonna... What do you call it? Flush with coffee.
Flush with coffee.
Do the...
That sounds
what's the English word for that?
disgusting, actually.
Gotta run to the post office before it closes. Have a good night. Bye.
Don't
Go whoosh,
trip.
Mattenart.
Don't trip.
Go plus ultra.
Don't go past Scandal. That will be a detour. If you cannot stick around for Red Like Mottonot because of a post, go check out Hideo Benjima whenever it's convenient for you. He is currently streaming Tekken 8, so if you want something that is completely not like what we did, you're in for a treat. His stream title being Tekken That Iron Fist. Wait, no. That's the kind of jokes I would make.
It's on that level, yes. Oh, we still don't have the tumbleweed emote.
No. We still need to make that happen at some point.
Stop messing with the eggs.
Wait. Come on. Come on.
got what you asked for.
That is true. I got one. Sometimes it's the small things that are the nicest.
It really is. I don't think you started the raid yet. Oh yes, you
I did.
Okay.
I did. If you look at the screen before you, you will see that it did in fact happen.
Yes, I did. So I press the button now?
I hate wasting time, so yes, please. Thank you everybody for witnessing the greatness of my jokes. Oh, and also spending time with us on getting through Ace Attorney. We'll be back tomorrow with more Ace Attorney. And
Thank you.